Virtually every one of the top 40 records being played on every radio station in the United States is a communication to the children to take a trip, to cop out, to groove. The psychedelic jackets on the record albums have their own influence.
This is a special question. We don't want you to smoke genetically modified ganja. We want you to smoke the real thing.
Me?
Want you to smoke the natural herb.
Sweet.
Some call it marijuana.
Sweet.
Some call it sensimilla.
Sweet.
Some call it lamb's bread.
The tea.
And some people call it...
Welcome to another edition of the Adam Dunn Show. I am your host, Adam Dunn.
I'm Dave Charnick.
I'm J-Lo.
And we're back in the studio.
Really fucking late.
Super
Why does
tired.
my jar of weed have a fucking Star of David on it?
Because I needed to know which one it was for.
Why does Dave have a jar of weed?
Remember, we didn't.
Oh.
This is a Patreon. This is a Patreon, guys.
Man.
Remember. Let's
What
round
does
this
that
thing
mean?
up. Let's round this thing
Oh, I
up.
know all about
Let's
that.
Wow,
turn it
rounding
down.
up. Okay, listen, guys.
Rein it in.
All right, time to go.
We came all the way back to the studio from our Cardano RAREBLOOM show, which is definitely cool. It was way busier than CannaCon. I'll give you that. There were like maybe 10 CannaCons in there today. Even though it was 10 years. And it was a place that was a quarter the size. But yeah, so it was nice. A good flow. Interesting people, all sorts of. We got a guest coming in. We got two guests coming in. Well, we got actually three guests coming in now. Exotix and Exotix VSOP. All in the house at the same time.
Wait, is Exotics and their whiskey partner?
Exactly. We should be. But and VSOP is the grow
Confusing.
here in Denver, and Exotix, which I put on the show description. If you guys clicked on that link, you'll see the killer shit those guys are doing. I mean, they're doing stuff that basically like all the nerds down there just went gaga over. It was like you doing 4K holograms of buds. It's like, oh shit. So they're gonna come in and show us a whole bunch of different things. So they have a couple things on their phone.
What's the craziest conversation you overheard the past day?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't really. The funny thing is everybody that I keep hearing, because like either I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's first usually, or they're talking about weed, and I know exactly what they're talking about, and they're only talking about getting super wasted off edibles, and they're probably from you. So at the end of the day, I was like, and then I give them a thumb. Hey, yo, that's the guy. That's the guy. That's the guy.
right
That's
there.
the guy. That's the guy.
Best conversation I heard in the van when I was driving some people today was somebody soliciting somebody else to get him in touch with a Russian hacker because he has a wallet that he forgot the passphrase to, and it has all this ADA in it.
Yeah.
Which I assumed is a coin.
That's Cardano.
Yeah,
That's the
it had
Cardano
all
coin.
this ADA in it, and he just he's frothing at the mouth. And do you know any hackers? I'm like,
we got Stone Guy on the Right's hacker, right? Isn't he? You're a full blown hacker. I can tell just by looking.
a 32 word phrase. You can.
Oh yeah,
hack that.
There's guys out there that'll do it.
Then it's not safe anymore. If you can hack one, you can hack the rest.
Fuck it.
No, I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded really strange to me. And then, you know what was great? It was listening to their whole form of communication on Twitter is through the Twitter...
Discord, right?
No, they use a Twitter feed where they can have speakers come in, but they don't allow video. So nobody knew what anybody looked like. And it's only when they sat down in the van and they started to talk.
Yeah.
And they were going like... Wait, who are you? Wait a minute, I know you. You're Cardano coffee guy or something.
Awesome.
And they're like, oh, yeah, you're great, man.
I told you that the drives would be the best.
Yeah,
I told you that
they were
if you
fun.
you'll have dry ones and then you'll have good ones. I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'm sure you'll have a bit of boring people too. But
Yeah,
then I was like, nobody better than Dave as your driver, though, right? To take you to the dispensary.
Yeah, it was fun. I had
That's
a lot
Dave's
of
official job. He's officially. That's what I put. I put it in the description. He's living his best life. He's like, maybe this is it.
No,
I'm taking people to dispensaries,
it was fun though.
and I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Dispensary guy.
Spencer guy.
He's a woober.
You know what I did?
Uber.
We went with the Exotics guys to the Moonlight Diner last night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thanks
That
for
that's
inviting
always
us.
cool, right?
FOMO.
You would
Yeah.
never show up. Are you
That's
kidding me?
fine. It's fine. Continue.
Drive from
Actually,
Sport
they
College
have a
to
clothing rule that requires you to have pants on,
pants.
so you would not be let in.
Out.
So we went to this Moonlight Diner, and I figured, let me just share the love. So I told the entire wait staff about the 20% off at Green Valley, and they all went over
That's
afterwards.
how you got that.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
See? Nice.
Yeah.
So they don't have to. So not making them show anything when they get there. They just say they came from the thing.
You want to know what was so funny?
Or you left them flyers.
The flyers are on the table at Green Valley. So if you were observant and you walked in and you were buying something, you could just go, oh, by the way, I want that 20% off because I'm at this Rare Bloom conference.
Oh yeah, it's really cool. It's a Cardano. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they have Ada.
Right.
Oh.
No, that's cool.
Dave's a party guy.
Yeah, party guy.
For sure.
Said about Dave, no one ever.
When Noah gets here, we'll talk about. But yeah, hung out with Snoop's son. He's blowing up.
I
dude.
believe your son hung out with Snoop's son.
That's
Did he?
what I was
life
Oh,
of
they
the
were hanging out.
party.
Yeah.
Were they hanging out? I bet they would. Oh no, because he went over to their place.
took over their
He
booth.
took over the booth. He had his
took over the-
computer
yeah.
out. He was like,
I heard he had a harem.
I bet.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Snoop's kids'
PDX
chicks were
Amazing.
Oh, yeah?
on PDX Amazing's wings.
I bet. I didn't, there you go.
Like father, like son.
No, but every time I walk by.
Wait, hold on a second. Look at Adam. Everyone look at Adam. Look at him. He's blushing right now. Look at him smile like that.
So
Every
proud
time
of
He's
him.
so proud.
Every time I saw him, he was sitting in a booth, and I'd walk by, and he'd give me the look like, "Don't even talk to me."
I almost
I'm
got
in
that.
here running things.
You're going to bring
You have
down my
to
street
re-
cred.
Exactly. I was like, "Eh," and he's like, "Nah, I got this." And I was like, "Damn, he's killing it." And he came back, T-shirts. I got this.
yeah.
I got that. He was like, "All right."
I saw some glitter on him. I'm just telling you. I just,
So
you know.
like-
Got glittered.
I'm
He got
just saying.
glittered.
I saw a little glitter on him. We don't know. Did you know if he left?
I
the
had a guy.
premises?
I was at the Walmart picking up stuff for the show that had grabbed a mirror or whatever. I'm standing at the mirror thing, and this guy walks by me, and he goes, "Dude, they got glitter back over there. It's fucking $2. You could go. You could fucking blow that shit." And I was just like, "What is this guy? This guy he was
Where's
out of his
the
mind."
glitter tonight?
But it was just so funny because he was like,
I want to get
"This guy
glitter.
likes glitter." He just looked at me and was like, "That guy
J-Lo.
needs a lot of glitter." What?
J-Lo's trying to think that she doesn't have glitter on her.
Oh,
You
get
kidding
out
me?
of town.
It's just there's some in the car.
There is glitter
Guaranteed.
within.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely in the car. That's guaranteed because it all falls off. You know.
Did
the
you
gl-
guys see my eyeshadow?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. You guys.
It's gold glitter.
Sorry, we didn't notice.
I noticed.
It's called Trophy Wife.
How? What a lie.
Really? Who's the
What a
husband?
lie.
Vinny.
Automatic driver.
Anyways, sorry guys.
Vinny's could.
Okay, I like it.
He's old enough.
Yeah, if you had the convertible,
This
it
need
might
more
work.
money.
It
Called
might
the
work.
chillest dude in America.
Red convertible. You need red convertible. Yeah,
no
come on,
way.
midlife crisis time. Come
Hey,
on, let's
shout
go.
out to Green Valley
went through
Dispensary.
that.
We're about to roll a whole gram of the caviar moon rock into a joint.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. They
Can't even
Definitely.
do that.
what?
You're
I
not
don't know.
gonna get to smoke it. Sorry, MTI.
Wait, it's
And
for the talent.
It is cool to having something close to the airport accessible that we get to know after a while though too, because it's kind of good if you that will come in handy. I can see it being clutch
Yeah.
at a certain moment because some people just to be like, because I used to we had this shop in Amsterdam. We did I think it was like the 2007 I think or 6 or 7 we had this one dispensary or not, coffee shop I should, and now I'm switching to the other way. It was called Superfly, and they opened up and it was like really cool guys in a cool spot really close to the airport. It was just like you could literally take back roads to the airport right from that spot, you know. And so like we had we got a double-decker bus and we were like, we're going off, like we're loading people up, driving them, because it was near the airport and we're coming from Amsterdam, so it's like, you know, we had the hardest thing ever, so we have to entertain these people for the entire way there and back. And so giant joints, get the thing going, everything. And the thing is, we need to go to the tunnel and go to the north, and the bus broke down at the bottom of the fucking tunnel on the first run, like of the first day. So it was like you can't even write it, you know what I mean? It's like, so you got a whole thing full of stoners. They're like, woo, woo. Everyone's like, it's just like, you know.
Off the bus.
And then all of a sudden it was like, get to the bottom. You're at the bottom of a tunnel under the water with fucking cars driving by at 100 miles an hour with fucking, you know,
That's safe.
It's A, it's not safe. B, it's horrible because it's all fumes and shit. Everybody, and they're an open thing, so you can't do anything about it. So you're up on top of an open thing and a broken down bus. It was like your stoner everything gone wrong moment. That was just like, all right, you know, that's like when you would have just taken the next hit of acid and then you'd be like, the bus just broke down. You'd be like, oh no. It was like, it felt like that. It was a collapse. The entire, I was like, that's it, we're fucked. And that was our whole way to get people to the spot, you know. So I've been through the old busing stoners thing. And we had another time. Ooh, that was a good one. Well, we had at the Cannabis Cup, the one that we organized. we organized a bus trip out to all these coffee shops outside of town. So we opened up the categories to like Amsterdam and the out of town coffee shops. And you went on the bus and there was 20, 25 judges or something. And then we took them from spot to spot. And this Dutch fucking driver like got us to the first town and then left us there. And he was like,
He just left.
yeah, because he was like, these people are crazy.
It's not possible for me to continue.
Because we were
with
like,
you.
we can smoke, right? Yeah. Bro, you know, we all do what we do, and everybody pulled out bongs, and he's looking around like, what the fuck is going on? And by the time, so when we got there, he didn't say a word. We went into the place, we all had a good time, we came out.
Gone.
Fucking bus is gone. Like, start calling them. They're like, yes, the driver refused you. I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
So it's like busing is always a nightmare because you're always dealing with that fucking driver. If you have a good one, you're good. If you have a bad one, you're fucked. We have Dave. So we're fucking golden.
Is that me? That's not me. I turned my
Amateur
mic on.
hour. No, that's me.
One time,
Wow.
Amateur
This company-
hours right here.
I think it was me.
this
too.
company.
Vinny calling me. That's the worst. So
No,
Vinny.
I think it was me too.
Vinny,
No,
he's
it
on
was
the
me.
air.
I got
are
you. I got
you
text
here?
from you.
Are you
Probably
here?
you two
gosh.
ladies texting each other.
Why are we? Yeah,
Oh
we're
my
You
gosh.
two ladies?
Oh,
Dang.
my
You
God.
two
Oh,
ladies?
Gosh, I'm gonna get Troy.
So one time, this company I worked for, we came back to this party bus they rented for us at Red Rocks, and our bus driver was watching porn, waxing gibbous on the bus when we got back.
Waxing gibbous?
With your clothes or something? Do you have your like? Get some of your clothes in his hands.
That's like Super Troopers that said Ursula.
He's like smelling your
Oh my
fucking.
God.
Really, that's lovely.
Oh,
That's a
the
good-
chat's
Were you the
probably
first
going
one?
wild now.
Were you the first one on the bus? Or who was
No,
the-
we were all like tripping balls, and it was like all of us walking back as a group, and it was just so funny because you could see through the bus window, and like he tried to have the curtains down, but like it was
saw-
so loud and like
Loud. Wow. That's a weird description.
it was so long.
It was so
ago. It was
loud.
so
He was
funny.
slapping it. What was he doing? I was like,
Oh, come on.
how do you get loud?
Adam, do
He
we
wanted
really
the
have to
full-
fucking
I
explain
want to hear
it to you?
details.
I don't know. I'm curious.
I'm curious.
Guys, he was like blasting the porn because it's in this like surround sound bus.
I forgot the porn was on. I was
And-
thinking
That's right, I
because
forgot.
normally people just like in that kind of situation they'd be all silent with the porn.
this is-
Put
was
it on
not
as quiet as
discreet.
possible.
Totally forgot.
Like you're in the bus at a parking lot. Probably don't want to crank it out really loud on the subwoofers.
Yeah, it
But he was?
such totally. And then when you look through the bus door, you
that's
know, to
classy.
like get on the bus, it was locked, and you could see it.
Don't
there,
make a
and
fuss.
He was like in the back, like going to town.
Look out the back, Jack. Making new plans, Stan.
What did you guys go see? What was the band?
Thievery Corporation.
Oh yeah, that's a definitely a mega jerking off kind of thing.
Show to whack off to.
Oh, that's a sure whacker doodle. No,
I don't
Is
know.
he doing nitrous at the same time? That would be a nitrous.
I don't know what that guy was all up to.
He come in, he's got a thing around his neck. He's doing nitrous, jerking off. You're like, what is going on, buddy?
We all
is
couldn't
not a
stop
Patreon
laughing,
show.
and he was
Oh, yeah, sorry.
so
This is not
gracious.
Patreon? We
Sorry.
can't talk like
Sorry,
this?
sorry,
This is the
sorry.
Patreon show,
Sorry.
guys. HR is
HR is
all
they're-
light.
No, they're working. They're doing that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
They're not paying attention.
Okay.
You think they
moving
watch
on.
this show?
no.
I beg them to watch. Hey, did you watch the show? No. Even with their friends were on.
I know,
I was
right?
like, you didn't watch the show?
How did it go? Like,
was like-
well, you didn't watch it?
I was like, what? That was your people. So anyway, yeah, and they will not find out about this either. So there you go.
Exactly.
I guarantee.
All right.
Dave, have you made a big enough mess yet with the weed and wasted half of it on the table?
what's going on
You need
over
what?
there?
You know what you need is a bonsai woodwork rolling tray. Where the hell is that?
Where is it?
Yeah, where's the bonsai woodwork?
I see it at home on the floor.
I used to have.
You don't
I
even
used to-
use it there.
Oh, I didn't.
Bring
have
it here
one.
and use it.
I never got
You have to. There's an order.
Well,
I
the
wish I
boss
had one
gave
of
me an
those.
order.
I'm giving him an order right now. Do you guys
What-
hear me?
How does Mark listen?
Did
For
we
you to
not?
get Mark to listen, he curses at us while we're on the air, man. Okay, he actively doesn't listen.
Anyway.
He is
Anyway.
disgruntled.
MTI has no
Yeah.
problems.
I have 10 jobs, dude. How can I pay attention?
11 jobs. You forgot one already? Or you
yeah,
got
11.
fired? 11.
You see, people would think that you think that I'm making a joke. I'm not making a fucking joke. He does literally. I'm
And he
amazed
answers the
at what
phone.
he does.
And he answers the phone every time I call him. There
Yeah.
you go. Now that's a good
I
way to
tr-
get out of work. See, I know his work ethic now. He's like, oh, phone call. I should answer it so I don't work.
Are you guys
That's
saying
your thing. I get
I
it.
want to say that when I
like employee of the month or something?
yeah when I
What the
drove to
fuck?
see him the
I
other
have
day.
it framed by
No.
my desk, actually. Yeah.
You don't
From this
get a better
month?
parking
No, not
spot.
Oh,
this
it's
month.
like, once.
It's from a while back.
Your
way
parking
back.
needs to be
Well-
further away because you're an overachiever.
Oh, I know all about that. My parking is far away, so I can do dabs every break.
Needs to be further.
Oh, J-Lo.
J-Lo.
So what were you guys doing all day today, guys?
I was talking to people, and it was quite fun because I didn't know what, I'm finally at a show where I don't know shit. People walk up to me like, so when you minting, what you do? I'm like,
How about the guy that came up to us and took a photo of us and says, I'm going to mint that into an NFT?
oh yeah, we're an NFT now,
Yeah.
by the way.
Right.
Me and Dave.
Yeah, we're an NFT.
That's honestly why I'm so spiteful.
That's how incredibly
Why don't we
valuable
come
they,
to these
they
things?
are.
That's why I'm so angry.
Some random photo of me and Dave.
Hold on a
is
second.
now minting.
J-Lo's mad that she
What?
didn't come to the event, but yet she was going to show up at the studio on time today and was on the road with a dog. Where's the dog?
Did you not know we were at an event during the day?
No.
You didn't look at the thing.
Flyer.
You didn't know.
No
Like
flyer,
the flyer
no
says
Instagram.
late show,
None
7
of
to
the-
10.
None of the chat
I mean,
that
I
we
saw it
have.
later.
We talked about it last week, how, we were going to be
All
at
in the
the,
It was a
the show.
busy. I mean, I knew there was something coming up.
Anyway.
Fuck it, man.
You guys need to text me.
It's in the
You
group
don't
text.
answer.
Text
You
me,
don't
all
look.
text.
It
We have a
is
group
in the
text.
group text.
You know that WhatsApp thing called the show?
That's her text.
That's text.
That's us.
Yeah.
That's us talking to you.
I'll work on it next week.
You thought that was your fans writing to you in the show thing? That's why you ignored it?
She's like, show. It must be held. It must be.
Must be them again.
Anyways, let's talk about your guys this week.
Our week.
My week.
Oof. Dave's week. Dave was like the runaround guy. Run around, man.
We all ran around.
I know.
I realized
the
something
runaround clan.
about
Where
myself.
were you guys running?
I work much better with a deadline.
I went to Platte
If you don't give me a
Valley.
deadline, I'll laze out, man. I'll
Who
stare at the
doesn't
skies.
laze out?
Yeah.
Me.
You truth.
You just filled every time slot with the work, so you can't get out of it. But that's different.
No.
What?
I would have fit all that stuff in if I had to do it.
No, he really does. He worked until 7:00 and then still drove to Platte Valley and to Apothecary in the
Yeah,
same.
what'd you get from Platte Valley?
Pre-rolls.
Yeah.
Nice.
You've been demoted to pre-rolls? Is that what you're? Oh,
No, they were for the VIP
I know,
boxes.
I know. They were like some hash encase dipped mega joints.
Nah.
No, they were just regular
Little
joints.
caviar.
They're just regular ass joints. Is something wrong with that?
You know?
No, there's
You got
nothing
hash dip
wrong.
joints over
But-
there or
But I was
something?
thinking
What's
since
up?
they were
You
coming from
gotta
them,
try
there might
this.
be some crazy rolled and things, and who knows? You never know. People go nuts these days.
No, it was just.
They overdo it.
So the big item at the dispensary were the dialed-in gummies and the wild gummies.
Oh, that's
everybody.
That's
loved
exactly
those.
what the guy was saying that he ate too many of as he went up the escalator. And was like, I don't know, man. I shouldn't eat edibles because I. And then I was like, oh, now you have to get that kid. He's like, oh yeah. You can tell. So he was.
Have you ever left those in your car? The dialed-in gummies.
Not the dialed-in, but I did leave 1,000 milligram Incredibles that became one gummy.
Damn. Yeah. That's kind of like this. Is they get like a puck form, and it is not tasty.
Well,
They'll
the
still
wild
fuck you
ones,
up.
they were quite tasty. I gave them a mark right there.
Yeah,
When they melt, I mean.
they're pretty tasty.
Yeah. Are you eating
Very
them right
tart.
now?
Yeah.
J-Lo wants one. Send one over.
Yeah. Here.
Oh, don't throw it. You know what'll happen.
Wait, you gotta hit this too. It's nice.
What?
Nah. I got my own.
All right.
See, that's a drop.
And why'd you gesture to me?
Oh my god.
Why does Mark have to come over and play Smoochie with me?
Is there any news, Dave? You're good at this.
News, huh?
Yeah, you want to know what the news is? The news is the Democrats still suck right now, even though they did make a good valid
lead
attempt.
is
I got some breaking news.
What's your news?
That's sour hippie candy, right? Is that what you just wrote?
Yes.
Yes, sour hippie candy.
Really?
Oh,
Really?
do we have to pay Mark as
What?
the
Mark's on the
talent
show
now?
You have to
now?
pay
Oh
my
no.
SAG dues.
Yeah.
SAG?
SAG dues? SAG.
Screen Actors Guild, bro.
Yeah. But you're not. Oh,
But you wouldn't pay.
was-
It doesn't work
it
like
was-
that. You work for scale
I
or
just
for
tried to
free.
sound like I'm in the industry.
Oh.
So I guess I can announce this because it's been in the news. Let me see. I'm going to forward it to
How do you guys?
you guys.
What?
How's
Now
your
you have to go
stuff
back to
going?
work. Back to
On the
work.
inside.
Back to work. Back to work. Back to work.
You don't really think about the stuff that you say most of the time, do you?
That's why we have her on the show. Don't remind her.
I look better on the potato camera.
She
over
just
here.
asked how our dab rigs are so clean on the inside. Had to add on the inside because it wasn't implied that
Hey.
it's.
You know, you got to
You guys didn't,
specify.
pay
I didn't
my
want you to
stack
have a
dues.
misunderstanding.
That's kind of like we got my friend a boba tea one day, and like you know how they seal the top and all that.
Oh, they punched through with
Yeah, he was like staring at it, and we're like, "What's up, dude?" He's like, "How'd they get the ice in here?"
Did you see that cool Instagram ad going around about boba tea?
I want you to read it because
What? Me?
Seventh Circuit sides with seed sellers in hemp company contract suit. Law 360, the Seventh Circuit. Law 360.
okay, but wait a minute. This is the 7th District Court, second
Seventh Circuit.
Seventh Circuit Court, second highest in the country, technically, right? Case study. This is a case. This is like serious thing. Now, get into it.
Okay. The Seventh Circuit won't let a hemp grower revive claims that a group of men sold it faulty seeds, saying the grower's contract with their business entity contained a valid and enforceable arbitration clause that governs the claims. In the opinion filed Tuesday, a 3-judge panel affirmed a summary judgment in favor of Adam Dunn, Ryan Davies, and Sean Kolodny, who did business under the name CBD Inc. and sold 6,000 seeds to Rock Hemp Corp., according to court documents. Rock Hemp had sued the 3 men, not claiming CBD Inc.
He wanted $500,000
as a defendant.
for 6,000 seeds is what he was trying to sue us for hemp seeds. That we replaced the seeds once for him, and then he said, "Oh, it wasn't good." I was like, "Dude,
Let me read what the court document says. In state court, alleging that they had misrepresented the quality of the seeds and breached the contract, the men removed the case to federal court, which in turn granted summary judgment, finding that the dispute fell under the contract's arbitration clause.
Exactly.
There you go.
We wrote a contract. It was very simple. We replaced the seeds once, and then he still tried to sue us for $500,000, which made no. It was like
What is that per seed? That's $1 billion per seed.
no, it was 5,000 seeds. So it's 100. You know, it'd be like $100, you know, a seed or something. No,
Crazy amount. No, it's way more than that.
1,000. No, 500,000. So it's 500.
Oh,
yeah,
it's crazy.
It's a lot. It was dumb. It was
big
like,
math.
and it was hemp, and it was one of those things. And then I had this girl reach out to me, and she's like, "Oh my God, he was the worst grower ever." So I was like, "Oh, if it gets down to nuts and bolts, it's gonna be just like, dude, you're a shitty grower, and that's what it comes down to. I'm sorry." And his name was Adam too, which made it even more hilarious. And then
Doesn't he know he's not allowed?
I called him up personally, and I said, "Dude, you're out of your mind. This is stupid. Why are you doing this?" And I had him at a point where I was like accepting it, and then he was like, "Okay, I'll take 100,000." And I was like, "You're okay. You just fuck off, dude." I'm like,
100,000. Just like the person that walks in on Pawn Stars and they go, "I have my grandmother's hoobie," and they go, "Oh, your grandmother's hoobie? What are you asking for that?" $1 million. Well, my expert here says it's worth 10,000.
So I want 10,000.
Okay, so I'll take 990,000.
Yeah, or 9,000.
No, what?
I know, you're like, that's not how it works, buddy. You got to know. But anyway, this dipshit is fucked. So there you go. And now it's like we're going to get we're going to go after him for all the money that we had to spend like $250,000 to get this to make it work. So
is he responsible for your legal fees?
Yes.
Is that in the judgment?
Oh yeah. Don't you worry. It's going to turn into more.
Yeah, but he's going to go bankrupt. I guarantee you'll never get a penny out of him.
It doesn't matter. Whatever. But anyway, it's good to see. But that will be pulled up at some point. My name is going to come up again, where it's going to be in the case of.
Can we invite him on the show?
Dipshit versus.
You think if he knew?
That's
Dunn,
funny.
No.
If we invite him on the show and say it's not that Adam Dunn, this is the baseball players.
He knew. No, he knew. He was like, "Oh man, that's the thing." I called him up and I said, "What do you want? You want more seeds?" And he's like, "No,
I want money."
I want money. I was like, "All right, well, that's not going to happen." And then it was just like, and I was like, "Do you understand how, you know?" And I tried to get it to the way, and he was kind of like, "Yeah, I get it, and I respect you, man." He was almost crying at one point, and it was just like, and then later I get the call, like, "No, he's going to keep pursuing it." And he kept coming back, and you're like, it doesn't. You fuck up like that. Like if you go in without the right, and it really came down to is that they looked at it and said, "Dude, if you had this kind of evidence, then you would have brought it before, and you didn't. So obviously you didn't have it. So you're
an idiot.
You're digging now for things and reaching out, to, and it was sad. So anyway, we crushed them, which is always a good thing, But I got that today. I got that news today, and I was like, that is pretty cool. And I was like, so now I got a street and a law.
Oh, they're changing.
Like, I'm
Nice.
working. Street and law, working on it. Next.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know that street's getting changed.
No, it's not. They had to go through so much to do it.
They're changing that street.
I don't care. It's there.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Should we all take a
know.
vacation?
You, if it was your street, yes. for
Hawaii.
sure.
I think
You're not even allowed.
Checkmate says that you guys aren't going to make it to 10 p.m. tonight.
What are you
He
talking
says,
about?
I have a feeling this is going to be at 9:15.
Wait, doesn't the show end
Who
at 10
is-
p.m.?
Who is saying this?
I need to take a
dad
Zaza
grows.
break because of you. That's really nice of you.
Your dad grows.
Oh, get out of town, Dad Gross. You know we're gonna make it. Dave is not gonna make it. That's obvious.
I've been done for 10 minutes, man.
Dave's already gonna. He'll be quiet. He'll just be in the corner.
Yeah, he'll be all like,
It's like
rolling joints.
Like, oh, you're making
every
a
time
mess.
we razz him, he's gonna be
rolling
all
it.
like just staring at you.
Bro, I made more of a mess than ever.
I'm gonna have to.
Wait.
No, you know what's gonna happen, guys? Though it's gonna get real saucy. Everyone's gonna get strappy. And
Put him on
pissed
camera.
off. Oh, it's gonna be great. Look at Dave's getting all red.
No, he's put him on camera when he's doing me. That was funny.
That was a good you.
Oh, thank you.
It's there. We can see it. It's
Oh,
right there.
he looks
do
too
it.
small over there.
Do it.
It's
do
over.
it.
You got the one
I can't do it
sent.
on. I can't do it on command.
Oh,
I don't perform on command, dude.
You're not a-
I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
come
I'm
on.
not some.
Come
How about
on.
for a Scooby snag?
You took my Scooby snacks.
It's a
I
little,
got more.
I know. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's what-
Those are so delicious.
yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah. These wild sour
Wild
cherry.
cherry. Yeah, wild
Wild
sour
cherry.
cherry.
Shout out to the wild gummy people.
Super yummy.
Yeah. I can't tell if it works because it's 10 milligrams.
I know. Yeah, it's just like
but it
eating
tastes
candy.
really good.
I took 2. You think?
Oh,
I'll
you're
fall
fucked
asleep?
up.
Oh, yeah, you're going down.
yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna start tripping.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could go.
you're gonna start looking at Vinny with those little puppy dog guys. And you know you're fucked up.
You guys. All right.
Use guys.
All right, let's take it down.
Okay.
Where's our guests? They said they're all going to be here. They're like,
Oh, they
liars.
got lost.
They're liars.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think they're,
Oh,
they're going to be
maybe,
here. What?
got
maybe
gas.
I should open the door.
That would be a good
Stone
idea.
guy on the right needs to check on this.
I need a little heater or pants.
I got
We got
that.
a heater over
I
here.
got that for you.
You don't feel the heat?
A heater.
She's not wearing pants.
She's like, I want a heater or pants.
Okay.
You should get like those heatable pants.
Okay,
Those-
we're here
Yeah.
in the chat gang. Let's ask. You see these double terp wipes right here? Which has more surface area, the double terp wipes or the shorts J Lo was wearing today?
Wow.
I'm not participating in it.
And it's a trick question.
Wow.
They're equal.
Dun-dun-dun.
Oh, really? It's
No.
going to be warm over here.
Oh, we
man.
don't need no heat.
We don't need that.
Dave will melt.
No, don't
Yeah,
point it at
Dave's
me.
gonna melt.
Dave's
He's
like a
already-
snowman. He's like a snowman.
Don't point that at
A
me.
bagel snowman. He's a
Vinny.
snowman made out of bagels, and he will melt.
It'll radiate.
Come on now. All right,
He's
let's
so in
shall
love
we-
with you. It's just so cute to watch him work.
You guys. All right. So let's talk about some weed.
Every day.
What's the hot shit on the street?
You and Mark do.
Just kidding.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Give a shout out to
straight.
two.
Relax, everybody.
Shout out to
let's
two.
reel this thing in.
Oh, there was a great story about two.
Shout out to two.
Yeah.
Shout out to two.
Pull up the article.
Pull it up.
Come on,
I don't have to
Jamie.
read
Shitty
that one.
Jamie. You
Hey.
know where it's
You
at.
just, he didn't
He
really
posted
post
it on his. He put it on his thing.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Didn't he?
No, not the
No,
actual
he just
text.
no.
I don't need the text. Just pull up the front page. We're
Whatever.
not
The
reading
front
the whole
page
thing. We know
thing.
the
Yeah.
story.
Whatever, dude.
Exactly.
We know the story. So anyway, shout out to
tired.
two and getting the real deal story out
Word
there.
out there.
Maybe Shitty Jamie could pull it up. He may not. He may quit in the middle of the show. We don't know. That's how it rolls around here. We're one step away from losing
Yeah.
my MTI and
Yeah.
Then I'm
full
gonna
of-
turn my legion of fans against
Exactly. That's what I was just gonna mention. You fuck. Your legion of fans is right sitting right next to you right now. So don't even go there.
you guys. Yep.
Your legion of fan.
Yeah.
We got a few out there.
Yes.
We got a couple.
Did you do any more like Patreon mixes or anything?
No,
You
I haven't
suck.
done anything.
You suck.
I haven't done anything. Yeah.
Oh man. What you think? Yeah. What do you got?
Oh, I
Jobs?
figured someone else would pick up the slack, for the Patreon.
What you waiting
shows.
for your dad?
Just kidding.
Your dad grows to do all the mixes now, and
Yeah, dude, of
come on,
course.
he was listening to him all, so he should.
Isn't it dude
Yeah.
grows or your dad grows?
Those are different things.
Right.
I'm talking about our fan is just your dad grows.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're looking at the screen, so you should get that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah, screens. Those things with the numbers and the words. You just look at them. Oh,
Glasses.
I can't believe how small some of the print is on some of the shit though. I'm at
What's
these
his
shows and I'm
name
looking
on-
at stuff. I'm like,
I think
who is
they're
reading
one
any of this?
mushroom
It's like,
bar
blip,
more
blip,
than
it's
we
like,
are.
yeah. So that's that was my big complaint. I'm just old. And they're like,
You gotta like
you need bigger font,
screenshot.
bro. You need huge fonts.
Zoom. Screenshot zoom. Oh. You know, when it's really like that.
Well, that's what I do. I mean, that's old guy stuff. I just slip her in. Okay, I'm gonna go look over here somewhere and not look like I'm looking at the actual menu. Menus,
Right.
yeah, menus have to be taken photos of. I have so many menus in my phone from every holiday when I'm on.
There he is.
What's going on?
I'm looking for this thing you wanted me to find.
Oh, that was the last
Yes.
show, bro. That's already over, dude.
I know.
We're moving ahead.
It's taking forever.
No,
That's
go
so
ahead.
38 seconds ago.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't roll like that.
I mean,
we're professional.
He did put like he did put
Well,
like
we have an NFT. That makes us
Did you put it up?
professionals.
Now we're blown up.
Yeah.
What?
here's the first three parts.
Yeah, you weren't
They're
there.
out of order.
There's an NFT.
Of course they're out of order. Two put it
Here's
out
the rest of the story. It's all in like 3 different posts, of course.
Well, we're not going to read it all, so
Well,
don't worry about
okay.
that.
And
I
I
just
can't
wanted
do
to.
it without
Dave's
doxing his
not gonna
name on
read it all.
Facebook. So
All right, don't dot. Well,
you know what I mean?
What? Who?
oh, take a screenshot.
here.
I feel like
I'm
you're
doing-
good
Oh,
at
on that?
I'm doing
Over in the
I'm not.
comments?
Wow, I feel like I'm at the crypto show. You guys are all just jiggle jaggling about a bunch of come on now.
Talking about stuff we don't understand.
You know, take it on there and drop it in the XF5 farm.
We're creating a stake pool. So what we do is
You guys
we
wouldn't understand,
you
bro.
stake us. Heady Bread, call in and tell us what we're talking about.
DFIs. That's what
you
we're talking about down there. They're all about DFIs.
DeFi's.
No.
Who
This-
started
yeah,
smoking and
DFI,
growing
DeFi.
cannabis?
Yeah.
Here's what was
I can't see that. If you wanted me to read it, ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's that? Like, hey, look at that. Anyway, this basically talks about Charlotte's Web and gives the real background with about two, who's our buddy, who brought it to Colorado. And the crazy part about it was when I first saw two, I didn't meet, I already knew two, but when I first saw him, it was like just wacky. It was like some like
Here it is right here. On his 30th birthday, Tu was traveling to Amsterdam for the reason and ended up meeting Adam Dunn
There
at
you
T8 Seeds and the Adam Dunn Show.
Oh.
This friendship would eventually lead to being roommates. years
yes,
later.
yes, sir.
You guys live together?
Ayahuasca.
Right here in Colorado, that's my first spot. I drove from the airport to Tu's house, like literally, like it was like,
wow.
oh yeah.
It was small. And anyway,
And it was with two other guys, and one was 6'7", and one was about 300 pounds, and it was like,
Jesus.
and they
Great
were
night.
sleeping in like bunk beds in his
Big
room or
mountains,
something.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
ridiculous
Wow.
with plants and pit bulls. They don't say that in the story, do
the
they?
garage was
Oh, it
bigger
was
than the house.
disgusting. No, but it was funny because it was like anybody who's got how many? He had 4 pit bulls,
3.
3, squirming everywhere they could squirm and sitting on everything they could sit and tear. Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
sounds like a relaxed environment.
So
Around this time, Tu moved in with
Doja
Dunn in
Copper.
Denver and
Oh,
began
shit.
experimenting with the effects of electricity on cannabis plants.
Oh,
the
shit,
pair's
yeah.
award-winning electric lemon G
Oh, I was there for that.
gets his name due to the literal electricity being pumped into the plant.
Oh, I didn't know he put all this out. That's awesome. Love it.
If you put your finger in there,
You're
it's
all over
good.
the place.
Look at me. I'm blowing up.
yeah,
I got
man.
some photos on there.
Look at you.
I got a
What'd I do
shout
here?
out
Did
on
something
there, too.
else?
It's pretty cool.
No,
Oh,
but
yeah,
that
you
electric
did
lemon
it.
juice, so we brought that back. And then, you know what the best part was? The quote in High Times from Snoop Dogg was that it tasted like carpet.
Wow.
I was like,
I lost that.
Wait a
guy.
minute.
I
no.
missed that
Couldn't that
shit.
be?
He
a
literally
good
said,
thing,
"Oh,
though?
that lemon juice, that tastes like carpet." And I was like, "Oh, that's not good." That's like not a
I need the
bonus
lemon
point.
G.
Because the lemon G has got a very distinct
Yeah, it
wackiness,
does.
and if you're not used to that kind of vibe, you're like, "Whoa!" It's like very left fieldish.
Well, if
Yes.
you pause the video, you can read all that. There you go.
It was in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, pause the video. Go back and pause. You know, when you're rewatching the show, like everyone I know who listens always has to, probably 9 times, right? At least 9
Pause.
times. How many
He was
times?
on there for a while.
No, I
That's how
don't.
we get all those listens.
What
You
are you
could've
looking
read
at me
that.
like you're falling to sleep, dude? You're going down. You're like you're supporting yourself. This is not good. We haven't even gone 40 minutes, and
I
you are
know.
like crumbling.
9:15.
Crumbleina. You got 2 out.
Yeah, Crumbleina.
It's 9:15. Huh? It's not 9:15.
No, it's 7:40. It hasn't even hit 8 o'clock. Dude.
All right, Dave, you're up.
So J-Lo, besides not coming to the event and having a dog without a leash,
I'm not wearing
what else
pants.
is going on? And did you have to move anybody? That's all I need to know. If you say you moved a brother or a cousin.
Traffic.
I had to move my plants because my neighbor.
That's what we want to hear. We want to hear about your plants.
Yes, my neighbors were being little assholes. So I've lived there for years.
What?
And we've had a great relationship. I like cleaned up the property. They've never known any of my shenanigans, I don't think. So this whole thing started a couple months ago now with off spray. Fucking off spray.
Off spray.
Bug spray. You know, mosquitoes. I'm allergic to mosquitoes. You know, you gotta spray.
Really?
Yeah, I wish you could make
I'm allergic to West Nile.
So I'm like using this off spray, and one of my neighbors is pretty fragile, peach like, and she sees me. Anyways, it escalates, and so then they start talking about
Hold on. That's like a
plants.
yada, yada, yada. Wait, she saw you putting on off, and somehow that escalated? How does that escalate?
She was like,
Go get Kyle.
these pesticides, dude, like, are you spraying off spray? Are you spraying your yard with off spray? Are you spraying some pesticide? Are you spraying mosquito killer? And I was like, listen, I would love to spray
it's on.
mosquito. Yeah, exactly.
So you were spraying mosquitoes, and you told her you weren't spraying mosquitoes. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm just like, look at this off spray. And so, anyways, my other neighbor, that's her friend behind my house, brings up, she's like, oh, your plants in your garage. And I was like, oh, yeah, my house plants, like,
No. And then she's like, me.
yeah. And then they, one day they
Did she
like,
say
I
anything
come
direct,
home.
or did she kind of give it like a little like?
Well, it was, so one day I come home and my gate is open and like the garage, like it was just like fucked with, and she just left the gate open, and then so she fucked up because she told me that they were like over snooping around my house, and I have cameras anyways, but anyways, I had to move my plants, and it really pisses me off because
Were they flowering or were they in veg? They're all
no,
veg.
they were in veg, yeah.
Okay, so it's not hard.
It's not the
That's
worst.
always like the worst is if you have flowering plants and you got to move them. You're just like, oh,
I was thinking about that. That's like, yeah.
100 times worse. So vegging,
You're right.
not such big, but you're gonna move them back.
But I
You're
had
just
a
moving them out.
lot, and I had to kill some of my big moms, you know, because they were like too big.
So where do you move? I mean, I can say where, but do you have a spot to move them that was?
Yeah, that
good,
was
or-
safe, and that worked out. It's actually a much better situation, I feel like. I think.
Yeah. Anytime you have to move, it's always fucking wrong.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what. But
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what. So we got the crew, the first crew. Of course, no show yet. You knew that, so don't worry. But I'm ready when you guys are ready. In the next, like, you guys get like a couple minutes, whatever. Just get your dabs ready. Get all your gear out.
You
Get all
need
your
a slice of cold pizza?
Oh, there's cold pizza there
I
if
need
you
a
want.
pizza.
Nice. But yeah,
Pepperoni
move.
pizza for J-Lo, please.
What? What
She's going to eat it on the air.
Snap.
What were we talking about?
But yeah, so that's good. At least you didn't have to. What'd you have to kill? You don't have. You have
Oh, so I had to kill Moonshine and Ghost Train, honestly. I still have them. Like, I cloned them, but I was, like, so pissed
You
because...
can't kill anything. You always got to take cuts and then just.
Exactly.
Move on.
But you know how, like, the hazes get so big? Like, I've had these moms for, like, a minute. So they were not going to work in my car. I just had a lot of things going on.
Hazes
you know?
and cars doesn't really go together so well. So.
Yeah.
And are you sure they weren't watching you when you moved the
Oh,
plants
this
out?
was my favorite part. It's like taking out black trash bags and like totes and things. And
During
She
the
was
day?
watching. Was she
like,
watching you?
Yeah, in the middle of the day, like into my Mercedes, and like
So ghetto.
and yeah, and it was just so funny in my mind.
Did you break a
because I
nail?
was like,
Did you break a
can't-
nail in the process?
I had to work so hard.
I bet you did.
Did you lose a weave?
Did you lose a weave or break a nail?
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
What the
What? You can say
Yeah.
anything about the
Thank
nail?
you,
I can't.
MTI. Thank
Nails are
you.
those
Thank
are
you,
real.
Vinny. Thank you.
Oh wait,
Vinny.
where's the Sharpie? We need a
Vinny.
Sharpie.
Yeah,
Vinny Sharpie.
I need your
Oh,
skill.
Vinny.
I don't know if I got it back. I think they stole it. I gave it to Snoop's son. And he stole it. They stole my damn thing.
That's better than pizza.
No.
Yeah, that's it. Clams on an empty pizza-less stomach.
You want pizza still?
No, it was me saying that. Or maybe she does want it.
All right, I'll get it.
Oh, that thing? No, you don't want
Pizza.
No.
I'm gonna save it.
No, she's not
bores
eating.
me.
This is not ASMR, guys.
Yeah,
We're not
this
doing
isn't where
eating
we eat
pizza
on
on
it,
fucking
yeah.
air. Sorry.
I just did.
See, last time it gave you trouble, remember?
I know.
What? I just
I
said.
have no idea.
Oh, never mind, kids.
He
All
doesn't
right.
even know what ASMR is.
They don't. They just do it. That's all.
It's
they don't
the
know.
eating
They
food
don't-
on screen. I don't
Yes.
know what ASMR means.
That's you.
That's what I thought.
That is it. When you do that, You know, you love that. That's your style. Flicking beans? Come on, guys.
Let's take a dab.
All right.
You have to dab together. It's like going to the
Wait,
bathroom.
wait, wait. In church? I'll do
thought
a
we were
dab.
friends.
I'll do a dab.
So you're gonna come out
That's
tomorrow?
where you went wrong.
Are you coming tomorrow?
Guys,
Question.
Coming tomorrow where?
To the show, you gotta get your booty shorts on and stand in front of our booth and hand out flyers and be like cheesy like all those other things. That's your job.
I need a spray tan.
Oh, and a spray tan. Oh yeah, perfect. I'll be there after the spray tan.
You got the Dukes.
And you gotta have glitter booty shorts to be perfect. No,
Well,
we're
I'm
not
just gonna
doing
come
that.
out and DJ.
In booty shorts? Nice.
Okay,
Can we take over that DJ booth?
I'm
Can we
just
take?
old, washed
Can
up
we
DJ.
take?
Have you guys noticed how hard it is to find
bring it? We can do it.
good quality
2
weed?
DJs, 1 work.
Like real good quality
I'm
weed.
already booked for tomorrow,
Like, there's
bro.
a lot of weed.
You'd have to pay more.
What?
Listen, I go to the good spots.
Dude, I'll
Don't
get you
get me
exposure,
wrong.
bro.
What the fuck is that?
Don't you
supposed to
know?
mean?
I'm a billionaire.
Dude, I'm gonna get you so
You
much.
guys-
You're gonna get so
I'm
much
never trying to talk about weed again.
props out of this, dude. Carry all your stuff. Take vinyl. Though you need to play vinyl. You got to bring all your vinyl and all your turntables, and I'm not paying you. And and
Take off from work.
yeah, it's gonna be in the. You can get the worst slot.
Please move the
11
torch closer to the microphone.
Yeah,
11 a.m.
please.
11 a.m. slot for you. All right, dude. You guys over there are out of control.
Yeah.
We tried to have
They,
a
see, no. What they did is they had like 20 minutes of fame,
that
and
was
now
like
they're totally
it's all
full
gone
of
to
it.
their head. It's fucking gone to their head. Look at them. They're like,
I forget about it until you guys keep bringing it up.
Yeah, me too.
He brought it up. What are you
Sure,
talking
sure.
about? Since I walked
two
in
guys,
the
one
fucking room.
podcast over there.
2 guys, one podcast.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure that's been taken about 500 times. Come on, that's too easy. That's low hanging fruit. That's low hanging fruit.
It's funny though.
It's right there. It's live. Anyways,
Wait, we have guests. Come
Yeah.
save us, please.
save us.
Yeah.
Save the show's going off the
Save the
rails.
show,
It's going
the
off the
same.
rails. Come on through because they want to get out of here at a reasonable time too. They don't want to hang with us all the way to the end because that
What?
would be crazy.
What?
I already told them they're not going to get out of it. They're going to get stuck.
Oh, like go do something fun on a Friday night? Yeah.
Ah, it never happens on the Adam Dunn show.
Over here.
It's against the rules.
But
Adam
you
Dunn
work
show.
tomorrow at 5 in the morning anyway. What does it matter?
I still go out until 2.
Oh my
go.
god.
3 hours of sleep.
What?
All right. So we got Kyle and Nick in the house
Hello, gentlemen.
from Exotic.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Now,
Hello,
officially,
gentlemen.
what would be the title? Because last night I
Yeah,
hit
it's
you
a
at,
pleasure to have
I
you
was like,
on.
okay, I didn't want to get confusion, and then it got even more confusing today because we did run into the other Exotic, and I was like, so is that officially the
He's
business name?
exotic. We're exotics.
I thought he had an X too. Oh no, he didn't because Mike.
He's exotic VSOP.
I thought he had an X, and then that was already beefing. I thought that was already like that whole confusion between him and Mike.
No.
Okay, so you're just confused with Mike now.
Yeah, just confused.
That's okay.
It's okay.
All right. Well, welcome to the show. And if people haven't looked, I put the link in the show description so you guys can check out the work that these guys are doing from your own device. But we'll pull up some stuff in a minute and get to that. But first of all, welcome to the show. And I want to sort of explain to listeners who we got. We got Kyle, who it's funny too when Tanner called me up and told me like I got my friend, he's doing NFTs, and I'm like, okay, like, you know, you got to meet him, but he didn't like all he had to say was you know him. It
Yes,
didn't have
of
to say.
course.
He made it so elusive that I was like, okay, I'm meeting this guy and I gotta go see him, and then I get here and I'm like, it's one of those like, oh okay, well that makes a lot more sense.
That's classic Tanner, though.
Super classic, right? That's like when stoners meet and they never introduce their girlfriend or something. They just do like, yo, bro, what's going on?
Yeah.
And they just stand there on the side, and you're like, you should introduce her.
That is so trashy.
This is J-Lo, by the way.
J-Lo?
As we did the same.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we
So
introduced
rude.
everybody but you.
Gentlemen.
And J-Lo has worked on
There's no gentleman here.
There's probably been crossover because she's worked on a lot of different grows that she gets kicked out of all of them. That's how it usually happens. No,
Restraining order.
I'm just
Exactly.
there's a restraining order and a lockout usually involved. No, come on,
That's
never.
fucked up.
There we go.
No, but she worked with Scott, and she worked with all the fucking
From
Megatron,
Ray
and
Dang.
Scott, what's his name?
and Megatron, and
What's his last name?
and the Pink House. You know what I mean? All those good old names, which we were like, oh man, whatever happened?
Good old Harmony.
Harmony.
Wait, how
So I already
about
knew you guys would have a lot of crossover. I was like,
Of
oh, that'll be
course.
good. And then with Nick, you're coming in from Missouri, right?
Yeah, coming in from Missouri.
which
Coming in hot.
which I'm sure coming from Missouri to Colorado.
Come on.
is
And
a
boy,
nice,
are my arms tired.
I'm sure that's a good. It's a level up in a sense as far as like, the cannabis scene, obviously, but very obviously. But how long have you guys been doing your thing together?
Well, I've known this guy for about, I think, over a decade now.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so he used to live here actually.
They're friends. He bought him biscuits and gravy.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. Then you know they're.
I bought
they're
you a
tight.
Reuben too.
Dang.
Don't you forget.
Do you want to know something? His girlfriend weighs 82 pounds.
Oh.
And she scarfed her Reuben down 15 minutes before me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
Like, I thought I heard.
But she's like one of those. I think she's like one of those competitive food eater style people though that can
She is.
eat a lot of
She
food,
just-
and then you're like, what? And then you're like, huh? Doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, we just ate the whole Chinese restaurant. So
Where'd you go?
Empress something.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Mark was talking about it beforehand. He knew you were
Mark,
going.
yeah.
You get to go out.
No,
No,
but
no.
I've heard,
No,
I hear things
You
from other
sure?
people who get to go out on Friday
Who
nights.
have lives.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That are like next
You'll
year.
never get to go.
Let me ask you a question, and please don't. It's just us talking here, okay? But do you have an employee like Mark that just totally disrespects you, talks back all the time?
We did, but we fired him.
Oh, they don't like good work. I see.
No, there's no firing going. We can't afford them. Don't get all excited.
Was he getting
Don't get
paid?
excited, Mark. We're not firing you. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's like,
Don't leave us.
Don't be like, yeah, there's an out. He thought he was out there.
Oh,
and
you
yeah,
thought that's what I meant to? No, that's never happening.
opposites.
It's more of a
Opposites.
prisoner situation over here.
It's indentured.
So when you were
actually.
living here, what were you up to when what were you guys up to when you were here?
Stag dudes.
I mean, if you're allowed to
Strip
tell.
club.
Allegedly.
Strip club. They're in crypto,
so-
man. They got the bitcoins and
Yeah,
the
we'll get to
Ethereums
that.
and
We'll
the
get to that.
ADAs.
I'm going on more the cannabis side right now because I know that you're not more, but you didn't do any work in the industry at all, or you just kind of
In which industry?
cannabis when you were here.
So I did.
Okay.
That was the first design job I ever got. I
Right.
was a junior designer at a place called Chieftain, and then
I remember Chieftain.
And then
Wait, Chieftain Clothing. That was
Yep.
Mike Feinsod and Hunter Garth, right?
Yeah, well,
that was Iron Protection.
Iron Protection. That's
Yeah,
right.
they were part of General Cannabis, though.
Yeah. I have a skateboard.
No, Chieftain was have a few shirts from them that back in the day, but they were doing some hemp stuff too, right? They were like they were kind of like trying to be the grassroots sort of style clothing line too, also, or is that what they're doing? Yeah.
Yeah, I like the stuff that they were doing. It was
and
like
was one guy
it
from
was
Rhodes
cannabis
group.
shirts that didn't
Yeah.
immediately scream like, "Oh, weed, dude!" Haha.
Well, except wasn't my like Hemp Plants Matter shirt was from them, I think. So that was a little edgy.
Oh, I don't know.
that was a little screaming, which I can't even wear it now. Like, dude, it's a little classless now. You know?
Yeah.
It's like wearing like a make green weed great again or something. You know what I mean? It would be like, nah,
Yeah.
I ain't doing that. It's like, sorry. That's
Hold on, we got to pause for a second.
What?
We have something. I just glanced at the chat, but this is important
Uh-oh.
for J-Lo.
Why?
Jesus.
There's a record sealing clinic tomorrow in Denver. If you wanted to go on down there and have
Record-sealing
all those,
What?
past things, they
Oh,
can
for
be totally
cannabis?
sealed.
For cannabis?
No,
Guys.
they'll seal some records.
I'm
Really?
partially sealed.
Okay, there we go. I wanted to put that out. It's a public service announcement. Mike Denver, it was.
Mike Denver put
Thanks,
that
Mike
out?
Yeah.
Denver.
This
Always
is for any
looking out.
locals.
Oh, Mike Denver, you should come to the show tomorrow too. That would be a definite positive show for
It's
him.
$1,000 to
He
get in.
should
isn't it?
Just
Seal
tell him
my-
to come and
he
use my
should
name.
seal
Don't you?
my
Anybody
thing
who's
while he's
listening,
here.
anybody listening to the show,
What?
you're in Denver, you want
He
to come
should
check it
seal
out.
my thing while
Use my
he's
name.
here.
They'll be stoked to be
Yeah.
like, Adam, you got like 100 people in here. I'll be like,
Come
cool.
see the booth.
We got a booth. And
We got a booth. We got a booth, and we're in the back.
Yep.
Jack, all the way to the back, straight ahead. Can't miss us. Right
Oh.
next to the gallery that never opened up. Unfortunately, that was sad. That was a bad. That was a only.
I
fuck
don't know
up.
if it's not. I think it's going to open. The lights
to
are turning
tomorrow.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, is it tomorrow?
Something like that.
Yeah, but I think they hoped that they were going to have it open.
I think
but
so, too.
I don't think they would have
yeah.
planned on like, you know what? Let's not have it on the first day. Make half the people not get to see it, and then it'll be really successful. I don't think that's a formula for success. I think they haven't.
They wanted to create a buzz.
No, I think.
Did you hear about that NFT thing where you can?
No, it's too. I think it was some. I think they had some major.
They had some
I
issues.
mean, you were there.
yeah.
You probably heard them. And I was surprised that I didn't hear more like like, fucking fuck, because I would have been like, are we like, the show is almost over, we still haven't built these things, but they have very complicated sort of monitor systems and all sorts of things get to put together, and yeah, it was definitely like one of those things where I was like, well, glad we got our shit together.
Yeah.
For a while. Usually that's
We were one of the
that's
first.
me at the most trade shows. Like, oh, what, missed the first day? Oh well, I got my humongous thing set up that'll take me the longest to break down too. You know what I mean? Like, which is not the point. But speaking of booths, one of the reasons that we got together on this show was so Rand asked me to like bring a kind of cannabis connection to the show, and I was like, well, coincidentally enough, I got a guy. And so it's like one of those, gave you a call, and then definitely knew that we had a good formula, because explain we'll go to the displays and all that stuff later, but explain the idea of the NFTs because I think that's probably for the people listening the most like exciting, because they can go on right now, go to your phone, go on to the exotix with an x.tech, and you can then explain it pretty much what's going on there.
Yeah, so we make 3D assets of cannabis flower right now, and they're created through a process called photogrammetry that requires over 300 photos from specific vantage points to create one 3D model. And it goes through like 3 different departments of ours, from the photography to the post-production to the 3D. So Nick's a big part in making that happen. He kind of manages all the team members, and you can go to exotix.tech and see some of the assets that we have, and turn them around, and
so
there's a lot of use
by
cases.
assets, because half these people are like, what?
Exotics with an X. They haven't been made yet, or they're kind of like, I mean, as far as or those are active, or
Well, they're not active as NFTs yet, but
Right.
they're active as 3D models online as a preview for what our NFTs will be like, and they
Yeah,
should
the one
be
that they-
released within the next week.
okay, that's good timing, right? Perfect
Yeah, great timing.
And then and I could tell by just hanging out, because we have our booth, like we have a nice little spot together, and it's funny because usually it's I'm pretty good at confusing people at booths anyway. Like they'll come up and be like, so wait a minute, what's going on here? Because we're doing 5 different things at once, and now I got the tapes, which makes it more complicated for people to figure out, which is great because they kind of have to scratch this. But
Mystique.
I could see like the people who seemed to know what was up, especially the weed people, once they saw what you guys were doing, they were just like, you can definitely see it.
Yeah,
being,
it clicks with those kinds of people too.
And
That's fucking cool.
And you can see like how dope that looks already, and then it gets even more intense with the displays and stuff that you guys have put out. And you have how many strains right now? You get 30 or?
We have 25 done. Yeah.
So
The
obviously,
hardest part is sourcing good flower, like she was saying earlier. All the dispensary shit's like machine trimmed, and we got that green dot black label flower that was just fire. So.
Ooh.
So check these out.
Green Dot and 710. Their stuff has been beautiful lately.
Fire.
Yeah, and what's that? I forget the name of the company that Mateo mentioned earlier. What was it?
I don't know.
Everyone was asking for it when they went in. I forget what it was.
What? You're the worst.
710 Labs. A lot of people were
It
like.
was 710 Green Dot, but he asked
Yeah.
for something else.
Oh,
and Mateo-
Lasercat.
Lasercat.
Oh,
Oh,
Lasercat.
yeah.
Their hash is really nice.
Yeah, no, he went and hung out with them, and he was like, dude, amazing.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. So he was saying that the IPM protocols that they run are so intense that they literally changed 3 times from their own, every room they went into, they took off the one, went to the next, put on a new one, went to the next room. I mean, they were on it. They weren't out fucking around. And that's rare. And the same as
Oh,
rare.
that sucks for J-Lo.
Oh, I know. She'd be like, we're contaminated.
That's so funny. I smoked
contaminate."
with those guys actually, and I feel like they were such nice people. The people
Oh,
that
they're going to come on the
own
show
it.
soon. They already said they want to come on.
But J-Lo can't fix them with Avid, though, because they
Oh,
don't
no.
contaminate
They will
their room.
not be working with Avid. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
These mother truckers.
Yeah, man.
JLo just has no scruples, and she likes to dunk plants in Avid like on a regular. So
Okay,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
listen.
Okay.
Don't
We
listen.
talked about you before then, Adam and I.
Wait. Hold
fucking-
on.
Yeah, lots
You were
of
talking about her?
detail. Yeah, yeah.
What'd you have to say?
Oh, we were talking about the chick who dunks her plants in Avid.
The chick
Oh.
who dunks her plants
She's
in
known.
Avid. That's
That's
a
how she's
long
known.
hashtag.
That's how she's known.
I'm just gonna take a drink.
Oh.
Oh! See you coming in to insult the
Sorry,
guests like that.
inducing the anxiety.
No.
No, you're not. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's a running
So
joke. If we're going to do running jokes, then how are you okay in 2 weeks to appear on the Danny Danko show?
I should be,
Come on, Vinny. Get your fucking.
Fuck.
It's gonna be dank.
That's
sir.
hilarious. Take it down.
And if you got anything to smoke that you want to smoke, that's how you relax on this show. You just smoke a little bit.
Just smoke.
Yeah.
Smoke with us.
And then
Get high. Catch a buzz.
that will be Danny when you hear him. If you want to hit on that, you can.
10 milligrams.
You know what that is. And then let me hit. I'm gonna text Mr. Nova show
never
you
had wild before.
motherfucker.
It was really good.
Motherfucker.
Ooh, are these vegan? Can he eat these? Can Adam eat these?
I don't know. Doubt it. I say no usually just on purpose.
Well, that is the best gummy
You say no
I've ever
on
had.
purpose.
Yeah, just
Do you
because it's
have
like
one, Nick?
yeah, I say no
What's that?
Do you have a gummy?
out of the gate just because
Yeah,
it's like
we got
probably
it.
not. Dave, you don't have to throw it.
Solid stuff.
You can have some respect for food. Dave is disrespect for food at all times. Anything foodie, he just
What?
like, throw it.
They're all gone.
And you're like, what are you doing?
He's being aggressive about it.
It's not
'cause
only
they're
just cookies and
empty.
bagels, dude. There's other food out there.
Cookies
You
and
need
bagels. Cinnamon rolls.
to- Oh yeah, those are pretty good.
Those are good.
Yeah, but you can't go wrong.
I'm really tired.
Dave is about to pass out. He's how
Whose
many-
idea was it to have this so late?
It was my
Wake
idea
up.
because it worked out perfect because I was driving here thinking the opposite. Like, God damn it, that worked out great because normally we'd be running up to a place, he'd be all grumpy, the sound would be shitty, the internet would be bad. They basically said it would cost me thousands of dollars if I wanted to get a hard line anywhere in that building. I was just like,
Really?
thousands of dollars to get a hard line? Like, what the fuck, dude? They really don't want people to do. How do they do big production shit though? They must. I mean, I guess they pay for the thousands of dollars to get the internet.
Are you talking about at the Gaylord? Dude,
Yeah.
it's fucking. They were charging $55. People were just getting in cabs and literally going 7 minutes, and they charged them $55.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they charged us $100 for breakfast this morning.
Oh my goodness! It's $29 a day to park.
Yeah, I know.
$29 a day to park. Holy
They
fuck!
gotta make back the 800 million they put into it.
It's fucking.
I think it was more like $1 billion.
No, it was 800 million,
Yeah.
and the owner gets a bunch of tax incentives. You can read about it. I read it. I looked it up. I was curious. I was like, man, how much does this place cost to build? And now it makes sense. They have to make their money back, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah, but it's still. I mean, it's still a cool spot. I'd have to say for Colorado, situation, it's not bad because it's better than the convention center. Sucks, dude. That is the worst.
It's the
I hate the
worst.
shows.
Remember,
So
you remember the
trashy.
Denver Mart?
They should have called
they
it.
just took it down. They just took that down.
I know.
Yeah.
Denver Mart was the worst.
The worst, I
establishment.
know.
It was like that vibe was just like me and Vinny had one time we went in there and we set
Yeah.
up literally a circus
And there's no
tent
parking.
inside, and they were like,
Yeah.
You have to
30
park
by
all the
30.
streets.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was like $1
what the
billion
hell?
to park or do anything.
Yep.
You have to walk like a mile.
Yeah, we put the 30 by 30.
I
tent.
hated
I
that.
think that's what
place.
killed
Inside.
cannabis trade
Right up to
shows
the
for me
fucking-
was
right up to
going
the-
to the Denver Mart
The
over and
whole
over.
thing,
Like,
yeah.
Hell
It would
yeah.
have been
Yeah.
the worst.
It's like you got
design
punished for
attire
smoking
ever. And
weed.
smoking
Yeah.
a bunch
There
of weed under
alone.
it.
Yeah.
And then
That's so
everyone
funny.
followed
So
suit,
true.
and then
oh, good memories.
the fire
there.
department came.
All right, what are you guys
Crushing.
talking about?
Talking about everything, but
Denver
you're
Mart.
not talking. No, Denver Mart. We got we looking back, it was the worst idea ever. But we were like, yeah, we could set up a 30 by 30 inside of a fucking Denver Mart, no
Yeah,
problem.
right.
And it was like going up right to the fire things, and it was like the worst. It was like it would have been catastrophic if anything went wrong, and it was obvious that it was a mistake.
But we did put the frame
But we
up.
tried. We got pretty close. We were like, yeah,
No, the
we're
whole
good.
frame was up.
I know, and they were like,
Just
"Please."
not the top on top.
exactly.
Dave was still a cop then.
Oh yeah, Dave was full blown cop back then, way back in the day. So,
Wait, what kind of cop was I?
Full blown.
Full blown?
full blown cop.
was that?
Yeah.
That's a
blown.
sick
I don't
cop.
ask Adam.
That's a sick cop.
As a cop who's out, working it.
You're a cop of
Cop or a dick, I tell
you're
ya.
a cop of Flatfoot, a bull, a dick, John Law. You're a cop of Flat.
The fuzz.
All right. Yeah, the
I
fuzz.
accidentally.
You forgot the fuzz. You had a few more, and there was a few.
Yeah, there was a few.
All right. So can you?
Bring it back.
So can you send anything relevant, like as far as the other stuff that you were showing last night, or whatever that you wanted, to Face of Base, or Face of Base at Gmail?
Like the videos that I took earlier.
That would help. Yeah, anything you got. If you and do you
I
have?
don't know if I can send. They're
Do you have
pretty
WhatsApp?
big.
Do you have WhatsApp or there? What did you film?
Yeah.
I threw some.
So
up.
WhatsApp you can do it through.
But I
though.
didn't throw it, but-
we
I think
sent
it might take a little bit though.
Okay, we send pretty big files.
Just
I send, like,
airdrop it
five.
from your computer.
Or you can do that too.
That's
No,
mine though.
Unless he doesn't have an Apple.
Yeah.
No,
he has
'cause
an Apple.
he has an
Yeah,
Apple.
then
He
he
has
does.
I got an
but
Apple.
yeah.
You have to
I
figure
won't
out.
be able to show up.
But
from
WhatsApp,
here.
I'm surprised. Like we send like 5-7 minute videos over it. It's like boop, just goes
Just
over.
a
Probably
video of the
compresses
spot?
it though a bit.
Whatever, we're good. Whatever.
I
Yeah.
do
You
have
gotta
it on
see
my
it.
laptop too, so I could airdrop it from that as well.
I don't know what.
That goes to him, and he's not. We can't get him.
Oh yeah, this will be interesting. But either way, we'll make it happen. But you have your computer. You can't just plug your computer. No, you can't run it direct. No.
You can come into the Zoom call and screen share.
Up. You better take it out.
Oh yeah.
It's not a terrible idea.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
It's like after we were left last night, we were up to. I was like, oh my god, it's 12:30. I gotta go make a flyer. Like,
yeah, I know.
I was like fighting it. I was like,
No, everyone-
I was like,
30. Go make a flyer. Try. You
Hold
usually
on.
do it like 3:30.
Vinny
oh,
says,
I know, but I still had to
Vinny
like.
says that
think
he
of-
has some of them
What?
that he sent already to the WhatsApp. So let me see
Oh,
what
look
he
at
has.
Vinny
here.
Bob.
It's
with
like,
his-
dude, that's where Adam's going to speak tomorrow at 3:30.
no, we are all speaking.
Yeah, we're
tomorrow.
all speaking.
Oh,
We are
there
all
we go.
speaking
Okay,
together.
cool. There's the room.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah,
gonna
it's a
be
pretty
up
good
there?
sized room. Pretty good sized
Oh.
room.
What
I
are
didn't
we?
realize
Dave's
that
not
we
coming
already-
up there. Fuck that.
He just said he was.
No, you're not.
Oh, it's
Dave's
fine.
not here.
I'm not going up there as the Adam Dunn show. Dude.
Not a problemo.
No, no.
Yeah,
Wait,
Dave.
I
What
need
am I
somebody up there
looking for?
interrupting me.
Dave's not
Yeah. No, that is not working.
What am I looking for on WhatsApp?
Dave, you're the bus driver.
This is Snoop Dogg
Dave
Street,
is the
Dave.
yeah. You're the
Not
chauffeur.
a
There's
problem.
no
They're
Shella.
eating you
No,
alive right now.
There's the guy that's not here,
Yeah,
but
there's
he should be
Shella.
here.
Noah.
Showa.
No
Yeah.
Shella. Here's that
It's his
DJ.
nickname for a
Okay, don't go
reason.
so quick. Kind of, play around. Okay,
No,
there's the
that was-
DJ.
Wow.
There's
See
a
how,
volume.
see how far away he is?
What am I looking for on WhatsApp?
Is there
I have
volume?
no
Was
idea.
there? How can they put him so far away from the
I
people?
don't know.
and
That's
he's
a
like,
huge lot. That's like 100,000 square feet.
Oh, that's not good. That is
Look at
not
all those
good.
tables, man.
That's why there's no one out there because
Look
he's
at
playing that crap.
Huge.
Wow.
That's like 100,000 square feet.
Oh, it's massive. This place is. I mean, it's like a workout walking across it.
Yeah, what's I mean, it literally is your classic. It's your classic. You know, like when you go to any casino or whatever, and you're like, okay, day one, fucked up, walked the wrong way, did this. Day two, still fucked
There's
up.
the
you know.
booth.
Day three, I got it finally figured out, and then you're out
You're
of there.
gone, yeah.
Okay, so there's our booths. There is the fresh hemp zone. Oh, there's some douchebag doing something. There are the seed packs.
Yeah, those seed packs are dope.
Definitely fun to watch people's brains kind of like
There's,
just
oh,
fun.
there's where it looks like.
Okay, that's where Clay Nation, which was working with
Noah
they're working with
Shoa.
Snoop's and Snoop's kid on some pretty big stuff, and it was pretty interesting because I was talking to him and he was just like, they're like it's just interesting how that Cardano community is definitely like you can tell it's like a good group of people because they're the top 10. They're like just there, but they're not. It's got a lot of
They
room.
haven't gotten cocky yet.
It's got a lot of headroom still,
That's
and
nice.
then but they're also trying to do this community sort of vibe, and I'm getting it now. It's like I'm glad we're doing it tomorrow because I had to like walk around a little bit and sort of get it.
We're gonna do a lot better tomorrow than we would have today. Just after.
100%
Totally.
better. It's going to be better for everybody. And the cool part is that now the people we got a couple familiar faces, which is always nice, and they're stoners, and they're going to come check us out, and it's definitely we're going to be a little out of left field, which is great because everybody else is kind of. I mean, it wasn't that they're totally similar because everybody does have their own things going on, but you kind of felt this vibe of like, okay, these are all the CBD guys right here. This is a CBD guy. You would be a CBD guy, but you're not.
Yeah.
You would be
You're
this
a
guy.
coder.
Like, there's different versions of us there as like what we're used to as far as like these are like inner industry people, and these are definitely just coming in to
Ask questions.
yeah, or to carpet bag a little bit. You know what I mean? Because it's like
the one guy that came over to the table who said, you have the best booth. They all giving away these coffee mugs and couches, and you're giving away these jackets.
yeah, right. That guy, that guy was funny. I was like, yeah, right. He was funny.
He wanted one. I mean, he was really
Yeah.
trying to put one on and leave.
I know. Like that's what we do. Yeah, we usually give away like $500 jackets.
I mean, well, we thought it was some type of crypto thing and that you were loaded, you know?
I saw that. I put off that vibe usually.
Everybody's giving out jackets.
Like,
Oh,
yeah, this
no.
guy is giving out jackets. But we took a photo, so that was good enough. We got
That's
the photo, and he had the hood on, and he was like definitely not the kind of guy who normally wears a hood, anything. So it's perfect. Perfect. But no, definitely cool characters, and it's also kid friendly, which is dope. Because then, like we said, Nick's just running around like a maniac. So it's like that's always fun.
You weren't there, but someone came up and is like, "Are you Nick's father?" And I'm like, "No." His mother's over there though, and Cece starts talking to him. He's like, "Yeah, he helped me test the new test suite or whatever he was working on with his crypto thing." Nick was apparently really into it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's cool.
It was awesome.
I mean, it's definitely a good show for that because there's like it's like real world shit.
Yeah, it's
because we're like, Nick, you'd be in school normally, but you are doing homeschool, and this is what homeschool is all about. It's like running like a maniac around a crypto show, taking over booths, and yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, don't come to this crypto show if you're like a single dude looking to meet women.
Yeah,
This is not the
gonna
venue.
happen. Good luck.
there wasn't ladies there.
Oh no,
I
the
saw
ratio
one.
was the ratio was
I saw
terrible.
one.
We saw one.
Dang.
Nice.
Sorry, boys.
Oh, you're gonna have
No
a
sweat
fun
off my
time
back.
tomorrow.
That's
Oh,
see
we're
again.
gonna
I was
have a blast.
I was thinking about partially about what we're doing tomorrow, and I think a lot of it is there's the similarities that I see are the people that we've like. You can tell that the people that are there, I mean, there's obviously some new people, but there's a lot of people been through the ringer a little bit, and it's like the same with the cannabis people. When you go to a show now, you can kind of see, like, you see who's fresh, but they got nothing. It's just like nothing original. It's just a bullshit thing. And then you got the guys who are like core, they're all tired, fucking like,
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
yeah, super exhausted.
Last night we smoked a lot.
Yeah,
Got a lot of people high. We were the last one standing. And I beat out Adam. Adam was like, "Nope, gotta go do a flyer."
Well, I had to do a flyer. I was like, I couldn't, but I was
Oh,
surprised.
that one. He used that one on you, huh?
No, but I was surprised. I was
Oh.
like, damn, those guys are gonna be tired. As I left, I was like, they're not coming. Oh yeah, they're gonna be tired.
Damn. Y'all got
Yeah.
some good
And
weed.
then, and then you stayed
we
till
got 'em.
3.
Yeah. Oh no, we didn't stay till 3. We were out of there like probably 10, 20 minutes
We were
after
out
you.
there
and
about
then-
12.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah. Everyone else tapped out. They're like, "Oh, I'm so high. I gotta get up early." All right.
The
Yeah.
wild crypto parties, guys.
Oh, that was wild. Yeah, it was
fun.
it was definitely like kind of what you expect in a sense, but it's like it was like okay, so there's nine guys, and we're having a rager.
Yeah, it was a fun time for sure.
But like I said, that guy Chris, who was when he brought the other guy over, they were definitely on it. Like they were real, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? They're like,
totally.
so they were definitely interesting, and I think, like I said, I saw such good response on your stuff that I was like, this is gonna be.
It brought a lot of people to the booth, which was great.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
people
I
are
think-
like, "What's this? This looks so cool."
Right. And I think in the long run, like, so you guys, so what did you guys come up with a plan or for sending those? You figured it out?
What's that?
Oh, I was asking earlier. You covered most of the same stuff, although I think you did miss those weird giant baby statue.
Oh no, we'll have a cake tomorrow. Dave's mom's mom.
what is the-
Dave's
what's
the-
mom.
I got pictures. Let me send those pictures.
I'm thinking cakes and moms.
I got those.
I'm thinking my mom.
What was the WhatsApp that I'm supposed to send?
Dave's
that to?
wife is making a exact replica. How big? 7 feet tall?
I don't fucking know, man.
7,
Dude,
9
that's-
foot
yeah,
tall. You're gonna
what's
come home
up
with the
with
giantest
those?
cake ever? No, it's got to be reasonable.
They
Get
need
the fuck out of
to.
here.
I have
They
nothing to
need
do
to
with
do
it.
the WhatsApp.
Are you bringing it
Yeah,
tomorrow?
so-
What's up?
She's got that's her thing. She's
Is it
got
for?
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's for the big after.
Yep, for that after party at some art gallery in Denver.
Shout out to Hennessy Hemp with his hoodlum grassroots. I had one guy came up to the booth and he was like, "I got one of these." I was like, "Yeah, what you get?" He's like, "Got the grassroots one." I was like, "That thing was sick."
That thing was sick.
Yeah, so you got definitely a good one. Those were dope.
That's rare.
And it's funny because that, as you know, as you can see, like, that's pretty much what I was selling to every single person there. I was like, well, these are all fully customizable, so these can be NFTs. We can make these way more unique than they are. There's plenty of opportunities because
Right there.
when we make them, there you go. When we make them, they,
Yeah, how creepy are those things?
really weird.
They're just like standing there in the middle of the floor too. Like we have no idea what they're about.
Obviously, there's
One of them was
new-
actually him, by the way. Just you can't tell which one is
You
real.
have to figure out the real one. pull up the. Well, you should pull the displays up and stuff too, because we didn't do those. We didn't do either of those, did we? Oh no, you did, but you didn't do the
hologram displays.
Kind of focus on that for a second, just to.
We need to get one on the show.
I think that's what people were like. I could just tell it. Blah, that's it. You got them. It's like we're real about 4K.
Well, and it's really good for states like Nevada where you can't actually see the flower in the store. It's all prepackaged and
right, and that's
like
what
how
you
you're
had.
supposed to go buy weed if you can't see the bud.
Right, and what they can't even
Silly.
show the bud in the shop. Like they have to.
Dude,
show.
it depends on the brand, but most of them are like
They just put the
black
weed out.
packaging or solid color packaging
That's
where you
bullshit.
can't see anything.
Yeah, that's
It's terrible
bullshit right there. Okay, so then go down on that page, and then go all the way down right there. Okay, so let's talk about that one right there, because that. How big is that?
Nick can talk about that.
That one right there is, I think that one is 7 feet tall.
Wow.
And
it's like 7 by 7.
I think it's 7 feet wide too.
It might be like
Wow.
because there's a shelf on top of that one that you can put product on and whatnot.
Mhm.
But that's really for showing off like individual buds.
Right.
Yeah, that is the Diamond by Real Fiction, and Real Fiction is a little different than the other one, which is the Art Media Capsule. And these guys, they're more focused on having the hologram interact with a physical object. So those little windows come open real easy. You can place a physical object in there, and then the hologram is meant to interact with it. That's how they.
We should show
that's
the
how they
Art
pitch
Media
it.
demo, where the lady gives the demo of our assets and.
If you
in
can
the
send a link
capsule.
to 'em.
I'll send them a link. Yeah.
Because
And
it's
if
funny,
you go
when I-
back up to the
Next
one
one?
before, yeah, that one. That one's that is 7 feet tall and 4.5 feet wide.
Wow, that's crazy. It doesn't look like that there. You kind of look at it like, it's some little medical size.
Yeah, it's hard to judge the scale
Case.
from
Yeah.
just seeing it on a website.
Right.
But it's giant, and it's got a 4K screen. It's touchscreen. It's got built-in speakers and a camera on front. So typically the Art Media Capsule is the way that they're mostly doing it now is they're using it to basically live stream people as if they're there in a place. So they beamed in President Zelensky. They did Hillary Clinton a few years ago, and I'm not exactly sure who else. I remember those two the most, so those are the freshest ones I can remember.
And it's just like super hyper realistic.
Yeah. It's
And what about the
there's-
lighting? Does it need darker room, or is it like kind of?
It's actually lighter because the
yeah?
shadow casting.
Okay.
It gives you more of a sense of depth.
Okay.
And tricks your brain a little bit better.
Right.
But our nugs are best seen in like a black void because the color really comes out.
Yeah, it's kind of like when the Canon Bible came out, and then all of a sudden everybody's fucking and I was like, I'm stealing that right away. It's like you look at our year, next year, boom, we did, because it was like if you did like full gloss with a matte background, it was killer. You know what I mean? So your bud was in full gloss, matte background gave you that pop effect, and so it was kind of like that's how we did our catalog, and it was nice. It was like that works really well. And obviously super expensive. I can tell those things. When you start saying 7 foot tall, gigantic hologram, then you're like,
they're not cheap. Well, and they're touchscreen too, so you can. You'll see.
And what's
There's a lot you can do with them.
And what's generally speaking, they're talking like hundreds of thousands of dollars for
No, it's like 60 grand.
Okay, but it becomes like close to 100 by the time you're done. You have to install it and figure it out.
If you're doing the beaming stuff, then because you don't have to buy the studio kit, but it is tuned.
I would imagine it
directly
would.
for
I
that.
mean, what about and that's not including hardware to run it, or to like. Is that like you have certain computers to run that, or it's all
it has
built
its
in?
own engine built in.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually do remote technical support as well.
Right. Because what's funny is when I was a kid, I got those. Have you seen those hologram things you get that are just like two black concave things with a hole in the
I
middle?
think so,
And
yeah.
you put something at the bottom, and then there's a hologram. It's like vibed thing. It's not.
Yeah.
It's just, and it's exactly what So when I guess I was 20 years ahead of you guys. No, or 30, 50, 40 years. I was fucking old. But no, it was like 16 at the time, I think. And I would leave it around, and all my friends would come over, and I'd watch them just go like, do like one of those, like, what the hell? And it was like, it was pretty good. I mean, it was like for $10 fucking hologram thing. It's dope. Except that I put joints in there and fucked up the mirror on it because I tried to put a joint in there and burnt it. All right, turn that up a little. In mine
ART
here.
is the global leader in hologram technology with a variety of permanent and event displays and a growing network of almost 30 studios across the world. Exotix Technology has been serving and working in the cannabis industry for years. By using holograms and 3D digital assets, Exotix can create an immersive experience for their clients' customers to address some of the current obstacles facing the cannabis industry. As you can see beside me, the 3D digital assets look incredible on the art capsule, and they're an impactful way to demonstrate your product. You can customize menus, add QR codes, and create 3D graphics to improve the user experience. These displays also have a touchscreen capability, so customers can manipulate the 3D products. If you're looking to learn more about these holographic solutions, please contact Kyle Allen at Exotix Technology.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, help me out here. That's not a screen. That's a really...
It's a hologram, yeah. It's a touchscreen, but it looks like it's 3D. I mean, I have another video on my phone I'll show you or send to you, and you can play it. But I was in Los Angeles with a different company at the time, and they weren't touchscreen. So we figured it was much cooler if you could pick a menu and basically use it as like a virtual bud tender.
Right.
Wow.
It's pretty awesome, and just to be able to like have it at that size and be able to like look at it's already huge, because on any screen it's cool. It's definitely cool, even on a phone or an iPad. It's dope, but when you get to that, it's like an experience that gives you the full experience. Like, whoa, okay, that's something. And then if you open up that black bag and it doesn't look the same, you're like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't look like the bud that I was just manipulating.
Idiocracy got it wrong. That technology should have been at the Carl's Jr. Talking back to him.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
It should be in a lot of places.
Yeah, fuck. No, that's great tech. That really is something.
And you can live beam. I mean, basically, like, it's holoportation, as they call it. And the way that you do it is you basically have a camera in a studio similar to this, and it beams you into the box, and you can see the people that you're speaking to because there's a camera on the front, and it streams the...
How long before the porn industry takes it and totally fucks with it?
Dude, it's funny you say that, because I was at this other company's headquarters, and that's the first question I asked.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you guys thinking here?
Yeah.
Like, this is perfect.
Jeez.
And...
Yeah, who's going to clean those screens? The shame.
Oh God!
They set up like a
first movers are going to make some money.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, they'll make some money.
I don't have the connections in that industry, or else it would have already happened.
Vinny?
So. Yeah, Vinny, where are you?
Yeah, he can.
There he is.
He's got you. He drives a motorcycle, man. Vinny's got a dark side.
I know. Trust me.
Yeah.
So what was it? So you want to send a link to?
I sent it over.
Oh, you already
I'm
did?
going to send him the other video.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. That's what I'm saying. Just keeping it going, bruh.
Yeah, brah. Yeah, brah.
What's this?
J-Lo, you coming to the blockchain event tomorrow? There's breakfast is served at what, 7:30?
Be one of the only women there.
Oh.
There are
What an
women
honor.
there.
What an honor.
There are women there.
We have to
relax.
work on your sales pitch, Kyle. I mean,
Nick's
it's
got them
just,
all.
We were just talking about it.
My son is
There was
No,
not many women.
yeah, but
as
you
always.
pitched it all wrong. You should have printed it like this. Do you realize you will be the hottest woman there? Right?
I wasn't
That's how you
trying
have
to
phrase
picture
it.
like that.
Well, that's how you phrase it. Then she doesn't realize
Okay.
she's the only
I saw
woman
some
there.
legs. There were some good legs
She's
out
been
there.
to many,
Oh, come on.
She's been to many
I
weed
saw
shows. She
that.
knows what's up. She knows-
Yeah, she knows the deal already.
This is like that on hyper fucking speed.
I thought the booths would have like the same tchotchkes, like they all just buy tchotchkes from the same conference swag. But
Tchotchkes.
Yeah, they had that's what
the
they're-
free
that's-
shit they give away?
No, they have a. You saw the Shotsky, right?
No.
You didn't see the Shotsky coin
No.
that the guys are slanging there?
I
With
got
the-
one.
You got a Shotsky?
Let me see it.
Hey, you didn't pick up a Shotsky, you frick. You
What is it?
frickin' guy over here.
I want a whole
Very
bag
well.
of those.
Frickin' guy.
You want a whole bag of Shotskis?
Yeah.
Of course she does. Well, you have to come to the show. They'll give you to. They'll be like,
Have a clap.
there she is.
I've already been
Vinny lost his
drinking.
Shotsky. Where'd that joint wind up? Oh, Adam's camping on it.
Here, whatever. So,
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
that's the poker chip.
Whoa. That
no,
was like
that's not a
1
Shotsky.
second.
Shotsky's got a little dog face on it, and it says Shotsky. And the guy's
That
walking
says
around with it. The guy's
Shotsky.
walking around as a mask with a mascot and everything. That's a Shotsky. They have a
MTI.
booth and they have little Shotskys, and you have to pick those up. So that's not a Shotsky.
You don't have one?
So MTI wasn't there.
MTI
He was
doesn't
working.
care. He don't care about us.
Whatever,
Oh
dude.
my God, bags of goodies. So it must be you must have one in there if you walked around. You didn't pick up the dog
I don't think so.
thing.
I'll get it tomorrow.
Digital dog deals. Come on. Next one down the
Tomorrow will be a
pipe.
bit different.
Here,
day.
this video shows it pretty well. I'm sending it to you.
All right, so Dave, or to me.
Oh, to Dave.
Okay.
Lucky.
He wants to get it actually, up there.
I didn't
so
want to distract him.
Right. Distract Adam?
Right?
Oh, go
He
ahead and
distracts
try.
himself sometimes.
Go ahead and try.
Oh my gosh.
This,
I like this caviar. All right, good talk.
I didn't get it.
It's sentence going through.
Okay. There we go.
Dave.
Let's get a shirt, Dave.
No.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh, you sent this one on Signal.
That's
Yeah,
that's like a
well, if I send,
NASCAR slash
Android to
Grateful
iPhone,
Dead.
it
It's,
really
it's the
degrades.
Grateful Dead NASCAR shirt right there. Look at Dave.
What is that?
Grateful
Oh my
Dead
gosh.
NASCAR combo.
Wow.
We took NASCAR and Grateful Dead. We
Yeah,
mixed it all together.
everyone's equal.
Take all the colors out because you don't want colors. and-
Speaking of
I
which,
think it was
the
a
final
VIP shirt, right?
was it? I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
final Dead
Look at you,
company tour.
VIP. Vinny. He's
I
like
just walked
VIP.
up and said I'm
He's
in
like
the booth.
VIP.
And she said, what size? I said 10 by 20. Oh, you're VIP. I was like, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course.
VIP.
You won't deny it.
Of course.
But
No
of
ID.
course, I wasn't VIP today.
No ID for the VIP.
No.
Okay, so and then what else did you guys? Because did you actually see anything in the end, or it was kind of? Because we were talking earlier, we were like, yeah, cruise around, do a little spying. Because I don't know what to say. That's the problem. I go to the place, they have like,
As far as listening to people speak, I didn't
no, I didn't
really
speak.
listen.
No, I'm talking about just at the booths and stuff. Did you do the
little bit
poking around it on?
I just kind of walked by.
Yeah, so you got to go in there. You got to do like Nick and
I
go
was-
straight
I
in
was
and
just
sit down on the
thinking-
seat and take over the thing.
It was pretty funny how Rand was like, you were basically like, yeah, well, he put us on the main stage and not the other stage, and we thought that was going to be a big deal, but the other stage is like this
It's
little
not a
table in
stage.
the corner.
It is such a, and then so it would have been so bad if he had asked me to do it over there. I would have probably said no. I would have been like, dude, I ain't
Dude,
gonna do
no,
this.
no
In the
one's
middle of the
different.
exhibit hall with the volume turned to 2.
Yeah,
and the mic squeaking.
Yeah.
I was like,
It was
nah,
bad
dude,
this
we
morning.
can't do that. No, that is ridiculous.
That's
looking
what you
right
get for $1,000 is a water bottle and a T-shirt and a
No.
bag.
Well,
Nice,
yeah.
that's
How
good.
much did they pay?
No, I
for
got a
speaking
coffee
spot?
mug. I got a journal.
Well, that's if you walk
What are you
around and go,
writing?
"Oh,
Oh,
that's
good.
shit."
You can get, I'm sure.
Oh,
You
wow.
wouldn't want to
It's
read
definitely.
Okay, so what is
it
this
ain't
that we're
cheap,
looking
but it's
at
worth
here?
it. That's a storefront, right?
This is
Yeah.
nice bottle.
Well, it's not a storefront. It's a mock storefront.
It's a mock storefront. Okay.
Yeah, but you can see the depth of field a little better in that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would be sick.
That
I
is
mean,
so
that's like
nice.
for sure.
So it's
That
flat.
is
You
a
could have
different
that-
display, to be clear.
I'm sorry.
It's
Now is that
no,
really got?
it
Is that
has-
back? Is that
it's
back
cut
like?
out.
So it's actually square like that.
Yes.
That back you see is real depth. Like
It's-
if you look at
Or
it,
is it
Yeah,
flat?
It's real depth.
that's cool. I mean, that
And
definitely.
then they use the shadows. Like that one didn't have shadows in it, but when
Right.
it has the shadows, it looks a lot more
No,
real.
that's a
Hey,
winner
man,
right
this
there.
Really nice.
water ball gave me a medal slip.
The only thing
Oh
that
my
completed,
god! Look at you.
the only thing that would complete it for me is to be able to smell it somehow.
Yeah, a little blast
everybody
comes
knows.
out.
It would just be
So-
like this.
What if?
That's what everyone
Yeah,
always
What
says.
about-
It ain't happening,
Yeah,
dude.
just-
Sorry, that ain't
Now
happening.
terps.
Could you do it like on the inside
No.
of a retail store where like you did a picture of like clones or the plants, so
Yeah.
you feel like you were walking through.
Yeah,
a
you
garden?
well, this can take video too instead of just 3D
Oh.
assets.
I
So
think it'd be cool
you
to
can
have
create a
that
lot of
there.
really
I
cool
want
effects.
this.
Huh. I want one. I want it.
Yeah, we
Ask mom.
Yeah, mom can get it.
You fucking
Wait, ask your neighbors. They'll
about-
run out and get it for
mother
you.
trucker.
Can we get Sleeping
Anyways,
Ed Rosenthal?
I think that is
in there.
very
I'm about to
beautiful.
join
I
him.
can see that
Sleeping
that would
Ed
make a lot
Rosenthal?
of stores
Just
stand out.
spinning around in there.
Look at Vinny talking over you like that.
Damn it.
Whoa!
What is going on right
What
here?
were you saying, JLo?
Tell me.
Adam takes a break for a second. and
Jeez, I lean
goes off
back.
the
I
rails.
lean back, and
I'm
it's
just kidding.
and all the kids
I'm
start
just
fighting.
kidding. I feel like the stores could really use this though.
They could.
Like
Yeah. A
it
lot of
could
them are cheap
step
though.
Up. Yeah,
They don't
are.
want to pay the money. But we have a model where they can make them money with advertising.
yeah. I think just on,
making money.
14ers, wouldn't their strains like pancakes right now?
oh, they already like are right on that level as far as their design and stuff.
Yeah.
That would just accent everything. So that's the thing is you can't put it in a shop that has crappy anything
No,
else because
of
it'll
course.
fucking over. That's the classic example of like the thing that you're like, well, if I put that in, and that costs $60,000, I'm gonna have to redo this whole place to make that look as good as that thing.
I'm gonna have to
Otherwise
grow good
it's gonna
weed
amplify
now.
it's gonna amplify the bullshit too. And it's like, can you imagine? Because it's like they don't even like they're like pissed off sometimes when you would look at it with a microscope, just because it was like, you know,
Oh,
what
yeah.
are you looking for? And I'm like, I'm just fucking looking, dude. I'm just checking. Like, you know, Amsterdam, they hate it. Like Amsterdam, they were always just like, they give you a second to kind of look, and they're just like, they shake it in front of you. You're just like, dude, what are you doing? This stop. They're like,
There's gonna come a
Scott
point.
and Pamela.
Oh, the reach.
Yeah,
reach around.
the reach. The
No,
reach
Scott and
is
Pamela
with
Reach.
lo-
The reach. You
Yeah,
said the
rare
reach.
diagnosis owners.
The reach.
They would have loved this when that store first came
Oh,
out.
yes.
Oh, they would have.
I
yeah,
see
they
the next-
Really would've-
Yeah, I think they opened in like 2016, 2017.
It was
Something like that.
2016. Yeah.
I think the next progression of this technology with what you're doing is so if, like 14er has they had cans sealed
Yeah,
like almost
nitrogen,
cat
yeah.
food, right? And you couldn't see it. It had metal on top. But then they
course.
moved over to
Fuck up your hands.
a plastic that you can see through, right? But here's the thing: all the buds would be coming down. They'd all be imaged. You'd know exactly which ones are in the can, and they could stand there and go,
That's sweet.
you know, spin each one around, know exactly what's in there. They'd be fucking life-sized. It'd be rolling out the door. I mean, you'd buy it just for that experience to walk in and go, dude, look at me standing next to the bud I'm going to smoke, and you got your arm around it. And
That'd be
would've
yeah,
been-
that's epic.
see, another idea from the Adam
Yo,
Dunn Show.
what? Oh, another idea. Another
No.
great idea from the Adam Dunn
What
Show.
happened?
Someone sent in an email
Uh-oh.
about a
Email?
plant that they're growing. They want us to be all shush shush about it, but they
But they sent a picture to the
shit.
web. That is not shush shush.
that's not shush shush. Fuck.
You, the D
I'm an
shusher.
idiot. Okay.
Allegedly.
So there's that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh my God! Don't ever send us stuff late. We're gonna fuck it
Yeah.
up. Fuck. We fucked it up.
I know. It's like we're partying tonight or something.
Anyway, and then yeah. So is that a speed check? I have to do a speed check.
I need a sticker.
You didn't even have any clams.
That was awesome.
Yep.
That was awesome.
Damn.
Damn you!
Okay.
And what time's breakfast tomorrow at the hotel?
Breakfast at
Real
Tiffany's?
breakfast or the free swag that we got down there, which was okay. But and if you did paid $100, I'd be more than satisfied with the free swag. If
Yeah, I mean it was like fruit and like muffins and
Oh,
other
wait a
things. It
minute.
was
You
pretty
should have
good.
just billed your
muffins-
breakfasts to the room. Isn't it on Rand?
no,
No.
Of course,
We-
the incidentals are gonna.
Yeah,
put
we
you
paid the
right there.
incidentals.
Of course, Dave.
We
would
had to
think
pay
of
for
that.
ours. You paid for
Didn't we?
yours. We
No,
had,
I paid for yours.
No, we had to cover ours.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let me double check. I'll
Ask
look.
Nick. Make
No,
sure.
I'll look because that's weird.
It doesn't matter.
Because I was already
I
like
don't care.
doing it, and I was like, okay, they're good, right? And he's like, and then they're like, yeah, but they had already taken so they already had the lady came over, and it was so funny.
So let me guess. You had one pancake, one piece of toast, 2 eggs was
No,
$29.99.
We made the mistake. Yeah, we made the mistake of going to like,
Should've went
the
to that-
Italian restaurant that had the buffet breakfast.
Should have went
and
back to the diner. 'cause the
$30 a
diners
person.
definitely-
Oh my God!
It was really good.
And it's
though.
but yeah.
Come
I mean,
on.
The continental
But
breakfast
wasn't the diner decent
$21.
price?
It was
And
really
it was
good.
like
And that's where you go for
fruit and
I didn't pay
raisins.
for it.
That's like-
Kyle
Yeah,
paid for it.
but was it that expensive, the diner? Or was
Oh,
that,
No.
the diner was great.
that's what I said. That's where you go for breakfast.
Well,
obviously.
today we were just like,
Oh, you
fuck
needed
it,
to
we're
go.
already
Oh,
late.
yeah,
we have
right.
to go
Yeah, we
downstairs.
only
I
slept
got-
like 5 hours.
you know.
Vegas has this breakfast spot
Yes.
that is so good.
Bagel Mania?
And no, it's like wicked.
The pumpkin, the pickle.
Wicked
What's
something.
it called?
It's like $150, and then you have to
Oh,
pay
that's why it's good.
$50
What are
to
you talking
skip
about
the
here?
line.
Where? What?
It's fucking delicious.
wicked pickle?
They have like
I don't know if
lobster.
breakfast is worth that though for me.
No,
I was
because she
sitting
gets
there
drunk.
today,
They
like-
give her booze, and then
That's
she.
like extra. That's separate. That's like different. That's like on top.
You
of
live
it.
in a whole different universe than the rest of us. $150 for eggs Benedict.
It was so good.
I had eggs Benedict today and it wasn't that great.
Really?
Resort, yeah, no, it was like subpar. I'd rather have like a $10 eggs Benedict from a diner.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, shout out to the Moonlight Diner.
I like McCoy's.
Moonlight Diner was good.
Moonlight Diner.
Oh, because that's where you guys went and hung out.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday we
And
hung out
probably
like
tomorrow.
adults.
I thought that they would invite me, but
I waited here
we
all
invited you
day.
earlier.
J-Lo.
I was here.
You
till
didn't
9:30.
realize that the
Waiting.
show was at 7:00 tonight. You were on your way here. You were actually going to be on time for the first time. And
No, I
And then
was-
she decided to just fuck it and go
Yeah.
and just come late.
what happened? Weren't you bringing the dog?
Yeah, what
Couldn't
happened?
find a
You brought it
dog
home?
sitter?
You left it somewhere?
I got to rearrange my plans.
Oh, I thought you left the dog somewhere and hope
Just
you go
made
back.
him hitchhike. Like
here's
Colin
50
figured the
bucks.
fuck out.
Take an Uber.
I have a Chiweenie.
A Chiweenie, nice.
His name is Pollen, like allergies. But continue.
A
Or,
Chiweenie?
Yeah.
Or Chucker.
Anyways,
Chihuahua Dachshund?
yeah,
Oh.
that's exactly. He's got his little long hair. Comes in like a hot tamale.
Tamale.
You've become one of those chicks that has that small little dog you hold like a
I
purse.
used to have a Newfoundland with him, and so it balanced out, because the other dog
it
was
didn't.
150 pounds, but now it's just embarrassing. Anyways,
Come on now.
Dave's supposed to be rolling a joint.
Yeah, making a mess.
I did. Where did I
I
start?
think we smoked
Let's
it.
Break some
Need more
rules.
weed? Different weed?
I got the green dot weed.
Oh, yeah,
Wanna
let's pull
smoke
that. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's see the green.
Can I
Oh,
get
no,
Yeah,
he spent
what
too much
strain
money
is
on
it?
that.
Or just let's
No, I didn't. I mean,
me see
it's
if this
rare
is-
to even find it. The black label flower, the
It's
flower
expensive.
form.
What do you got?
I don't know.
Is that Noah's?
No, this is that runs. I don't know if it's dry enough. It's kind of like, no.
Where is Noah?
I gotta leave this one another day. It's like it smells good, but it's funny too because Noah pulled the same thing. Like they brought some like wet bud. I was like, yeah, you pulled the old wet bud trick. But they went totally like hacked
They
it
loved
off.
it.
It was all no,
You
they
don't-
hacked it. I don't know. They loved it.
You
Yeah,
don't
but
want
it
to
was just
smoke
like
that?
some floppy.
Let's smoke animal sweet.
Oh.
These things they get a little bit tight on the top, don't they? With your secret?
I don't use them.
You don't.
Does
use
the South Park episode explain
No.
NFTs very well?
What's that?
Oh, I mean, it's pretty funny. For
It is
sure.
pretty funny, right?
Oh, it's hilarious.
I
yeah.
did. I met a cool couple there that have an NFT game where the players' experiences become a trackable NFT on the blockchain.
Cool.
What?
That's
Yeah.
pretty awesome. What was it called? Do you know? I was at the booth most of the day, so I didn't get a chance to walk around yet and talk to people.
I saved their cards.
I almost lost my voice today.
You were crushing it.
Why does
man.
that happen at
Long
events? Like you
That's
won't
the,
even
that's
feel like
the,
you're
uh,
like yelling, but you talk so much.
YOLO solos.
Andy's like, where's
YOLO
the appropriate
solos,
Dave?
okay.
I got a picture of that
Dave.
Cool
t-shirt
name.
because
Very
not
creative.
Dave's
according.
holding out.
What am I doing?
Holding out on the appropriate. He said,
What?
Andy's calling you out.
What?
Andy's
Said,
always talking
Where's the
shit.
appropriate, Dave? So, you obviously didn't.
At home in a jar, drying.
Oh,
What?
yeah,
Jesus
drying.
fucking
Where is
Christ.
it? Where is it?
Yeah, that flower's good. Real good.
You know, when I
Shout out to Green
Here.
Dot Dave.
Yeah, here you go. You can
Good
check it out too.
Boulder. They're still in Boulder. I'm
Here.
in
I think
Denver.
they're in
I
Gun
think.
Barrel.
Gun
This is
Barrel?
another picture. This one's sent in
That
by
area.
Uncle Andy.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's
That's some
nice.
sour D.
Let's-
Oh
okay.
no, some Chem D. He just sent me a photo of that too.
Nice.
That's
That's
what
a secret
you guys
location. Now don't tell anybody, please.
I know.
Fucking
Idaho.
guy. Yeah, it's in Idaho.
Definitely in Idaho.
Idaho.
It's somewhere in
Smell
Colorado.
No, it's not.
Idaho.
I think it's
Nice.
Lewis.
in Idaho,
Nice.
Colorado.
Real good.
Very
Lewis
nice.
in Idaho.
Idaho,
I was
Colorado.
not
Idaho,
disappointed.
no. Yeah,
It's
that,
crushing. Whatever it is, it's crushing it. That thing looks massive. Massive.
Back to South
That's
Park.
some Trinity. Oh no, that's Trinity.
That's a
That-
la, 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 la.
Yes.
I've had multiple gummies. Okay.
Really?
They were 10
How do you,
milligrams.
you're not going to make it through. It's not going to happen.
You haven't even had a clam.
I had vodka in my drinks.
Aha.
Nice.
This girl.
Sort of.
There's always one on every podcast.
Trouble.
Well,
I cheated.
it's always refreshing.
Yes, it is. You are refreshing for sure.
I cheated.
What'd you do? You smoked more cigarettes?
Yeah, for sure.
Vinny was a non-smoker for 9 days until Adam fucking
I
peer
was-
pressured
it
him
was
into
10.
smoking.
And I never remind him about it, but Dave likes to remind him every single
a big
time
boy.
because of the thing
I'm a
I did
big
was remind him one time about it, and it
was a
caused
good
him to
one,
start
though.
smoking. But Dave's
Hilarious.
idea is to remind him every day
It was
about me
awesome.
reminding him one time
Yep.
because that will solve the problem. Because that's
No,
how
I'm not trying to
Dave's
solve the
brain-
problem.
That's how Dave's brain works.
Listen, if you have an insight into how my brain works, share it with me, please. Share it with a team of physicians that have been trying to figure it out for a long time.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
When I used to go to therapy, it was in like a gallery setting.
That's how I like to start every sentence.
They were
When I
all sitting around, and they'd be like, wrong. I don't. I disagree with you, doctor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So
All right, I'm rolling a joint now, Vinny.
So tomorrow we have to do a half an hour panel. They say panel just to me means, that's easy. That means everybody just feeds off each other's bullshit. But I don't think we should do it as panel. I think it just means more like presentation that keeps it kind of flowing, and then we'll do a little panel-y like question and answer thing at the end. And
Yeah,
keep
it's gonna be simple.
And like I said, we'll have some schmuck in the audience like Dave give us a loaded answer. Everyone knows.
Perfect
Like,
example. Perfect
what's your favorite
example.
type of thing? No, you know how it is. There's always one like guy
would
when
like
you're
that.
smoking marijuana.
Marijuana.
Yeah, exactly. Then you're
When
like,
you're
all right.
smoking marijuana.
But no, it should be. I think we're having. Luckily, we have. I think today, like I said, today would have been rough because people didn't quite get it. Now I think half the people, like the people who want to know, kind of know, and then the few that. Because it's a lot of people don't even like. It's funny when you go to these kind of things too. There's some people that don't come to the booths at all because they're really there. They paid a lot of money and they want to listen to every single guy in a row. And they go, "Oh, is a room over here? I didn't even fucking." Right. And then they come in and you're like, "Oh, you didn't get it." So there's like two things going on.
They paid a lot of money too.
Yeah, I'll ask you a shill question. You had me at I don't have to get on stage in front of live people. Are you kidding me?
It's
I'll
fun.
ask you
Come
a
on.
question. I like this thing.
I like
thing
this
I'm
too,
good.
but I prefer to interact with an audience.
No, like I said, right now you're obviously toasted from just like people are like, you're going from a show where you just talk to a bunch of people to do a show talking to a bunch of people. What are you, crazy? It's like, dude, like that's what we do. But like we're used to it, so I know it sucks when you're out there. Like, plus it's like the combo of like not knowing where you're putting everything. So the second day is much better.
Well,
second day you've got it all sussed out. You're like, I got it.
Cowboy Cup was great because the lights were so fucking bright. I couldn't tell if there were 10 people or 1,000 people out in front of us. It didn't fucking matter.
Oh my God! Sometimes
Well,
it makes me.
this is like
see.
the Cowboy Cup times 10, so or 1,000, or not, it's a lot.
Yeah,
It feels gonna
lot,
feel
yeah.
like a big haul, even though not 1,000, but times it's definitely time like Cowboy Cup times.
Probably a lot more
20,
money in this.
You know
too.
what I mean? And big money, and they're all like, "Who are these?
Who are these
schmuckaroos?"
people here? Yeah.
Exactly. And so originally I planned on I got my suit ready in case I needed to do the suit deal, but I'm like, I ain't doing it. This crowd, didn't see a single suit. I was just I wasn't sure.
We'd be no.
I wasn't
no
sure when I
suits.
first. You never know.
No, you were
What's
absolutely
wrong
right. I wore a
with
nice
wearing a
shirt on
suit?
You never know.
Thursday.
And then you're like, nah.
You guys should wear suits all the time, gentlemen.
No, I'm wearing a Weed Should Taste Good shirt tomorrow because that's the perfect.
Thank you for saying that
There you
because
go.
we would have looked. I was going to wear it.
Don't you wear it?
Good.
I'll wear it tomorrow because that's a good one on stage because you can read
Yeah.
it from the back.
Damn.
It's not like, oh, it's a little cynical. It's like, duh, I can read that. This guy's got Weed Should Taste Good, and everyone's gonna love it. And Miles will take some photos for you. Don't you worry. And I'll be a big crowd and it'll look good. Or
Well, it's tough too. Like this show, you don't have to.
This is
amplify
where
your
you
voice.
guys will be like. I
there
think.
you got to be a little bit
Yeah.
on it.
There you
Just
got to be
take
loud
notes.
because everyone's loud and there's people speaking on microphones.
Thing before, you
Yeah.
know, it's not like they're using it everywhere. It's not the Superman logo, you know. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, there's definitely some
A lot of people who have money.
thrown
Yeah.
around.
You don't
A lot.
understand.
You don't understand.
There's people, yeah.
I hear that a lot.
Right now,
No,
it's
but
tough.
that's a good one, Vinny.
everything's
Good
down.
one. That was a good one. That definitely felt pretty comfortable. Pretty like, yeah, that's kind of on point for a lot of it. But yeah, no, it'll be interesting, and I think we'll be fine. I'm not worried. But again, the key is just like throwing a party. It's like if you have the professional lighting guy and a professional DJ and a professional sound guy, you're fucking covered. You know what I mean? Like the rest of it can all figure it all itself out. But if you don't have those elements, like if you don't have a good sound, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Number one, DJ obviously quality, but
They had nice cameras too. I don't
And-
know if you saw the cameras looking at the stage. I was like, "Ooh,
Oh yeah,
this is
they
a
got
nice
some-
production."
Oh,
here.
we're fucked.
Well, there's
yeah,
a big-
they're gonna see all this.
Oh yeah, it's big high
What's
definition.
that? What's going on? Seed?
There's a big concert.
I think
there
it's
tonight,
live
too.
stream too.
I am a breeder.
Yeah,
What
and there's a
happens?
concert tonight. I didn't understand who.
Oh, what is that?
Huge concert.
Is that
Somebody
Green
big.
Dot? Is it a Green Dot seed?
That was from that was from me, I think, right? That was from me.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Not Green Dot. No.
I was like, what?
Yeah, right.
There's no way.
No, I wouldn't throw it away.
Isn't it funny how, like, in the past, though, when you'd find seeds
that
in your
was
weed, you were
Trinity
all
something, but,
excited, and
I
then
said no way. Not throw it away.
I was.
yeah, and then now you're like pissed if you find seeds in your weed.
Pissed.
I don't care.
At least
Depends on
I'm
the weed.
pissed.
Depends
Yeah,
on the
depends
weed.
on the weed.
There's some times where you're
I
like,
don't know.
oh my god.
I get pissed no matter what. It's like that smell, taste, like once.
Oh,
it
for the actual
crackles in your-
smoking of
yeah.
it,
Well, if
yes.
you've already
'cause
smoked
there's,
it, then
yeah,
that's
but
on
you know,
you.
it's kind of like you're at that point where we're like, well, You know you're not gonna. You shouldn't even roll a joint of it at that point. But you got a couple seeds out of it.
Yeah.
Depends on the weed.
Put it in the grinder and you can see all the chopped up seeds. You know what I mean?
That's not good.
Shenanigans.
Now a good grinder shouldn't do that. Oh, speaking of which, shenanigans. I don't know if I have it. Still.
What?
Oh my gosh.
no,
Are we
that's
going
it.
to take a little break? Because I need a tinkle.
Oh yeah, here it is, right here. Boom. Shout out to Sweet Leaf, old school. Got a new
Oh,
one. Got a new one
damn.
from Mike
The
at
pegs.
the show. I got a new one from
Is
Mike.
it?
So these will not, unless you like pierce the seed, it won't crush the seed because the seeds just roll around like a pachinko machine.
Oh,
If you get
yeah,
the crush,
pachinko.
you know, yeah, exactly. So if you get like a, if you get those ones with the diamond, those suck. That's why they always grind it. They grind the weed like
well, and if
to
they're
dust.
painted on the inside, the paint comes off into your weed.
Oh, for sure. But as far as seeds go, yeah, you can put seeded weed into these, grind them up, and you barely, unless it's just, I mean, it's still not a good idea to do it, of course, but
paint your weed?
but it usually doesn't grind them up because it kind of rolls.
Yeah,
around.
like the cheap grinders.
Best old school grinder ever. What do you mean?
No, yeah.
Shahoniak is running this thing. This is his shtick. And he's got it back on lock because it's like, as far as grinders go, Sweet Leaf was definitely like the one that broke the mold as far as like first metal ones. And there was like, they had the wooden ones first, and then they came out with the metal ones. So they kind of first did the upgrade, and then everybody kind of followed suit. And then there was like the, Santa Cruz shredder with the fucking clickety clickety. It's like, you don't want to make more things to break. It's like you got to. You're that, and then you got. But I always laughed at these because I was always joking with them that I hated it.
Sorry.
Because you have to like bang them out,
Yeah.
you look like a monkey, like, and so he made me do a little video of me, like, monkey. Like, it's like, would you do that for me? I was like, sure, but he did educate me on the fact that you got to always load it on that side, which I never thought about. But if you load it on this side, you squish the weed at the edges. So it's
and
like
that's how it gets all gunked up, and you can't.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So I was
turn
like,
it.
you know what? Grinder Tech, we all had one for 20 years and we still didn't know how to fucking use it. I was like, oh, there you go. I didn't even realize that. So yeah, you always want to load it on the small side.
Dope.
Did you know that, Vinny? Is that a nugget or a nugget?
Probably open a banana
Come
the
on,
wrong way,
give me a
too.
nugget, guys. Please, you haven't had a nugget for years.
What is Vinny?
I haven't had a nugget in months.
No?
No, a nugget. Like, come on, give me a nugget. Nugget.
That's our fault.
Thank you. I did a nugget. I should deserve a nugget, right? Come on.
I actually have to agree with Mark on this one. Really, he just responds to when a nugget happens, and he gives you the, the pushes or Vinny pushes the button or something like that. But so he can't really manifest the nugget. It really has to come out of our mouths.
Oh, well, and Dave's obviously not delivering no nuggets these days.
Right, no nuggets for Dave.
Nuggeted.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Come on, give me a fuck you, Dave. I don't have to say it. I shouldn't even have to say it.
Sorry, Dave.
There you go. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. It's sealed. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Yeah, but I got
So, wait a minute. No Showa? I'm shocked.
Oh, I'm shocked.
All right, hold on.
We'll all blast him at once.
Do you guys want to dress up for Halloween next week?
Halloween is next week.
No, but like
Wait,
just
what?
before it, so that we
I
can...
won't be here next week. I'll be on the beach.
What the F are you doing?
So I won't be here next week.
God,
What?
What is next
this
week?
guy,
I'm-
this fucking guy.
You can review the.
God, I'm glad we came
His
back to hook
HR
this up.
request
Yeah,
form.
see, I'm just gonna leave that there. We're good.
We're
What do you mean?
good, man.
Vinny and I peer pressured Adam today.
Oh, my God.
He was going, he's like, hey, Dave. I'm like, yeah, Vinny. Where do you want to do the show from? I'm like, what are you talking about? I thought we were doing the show from some guy named Drew's house. He's like, are you sure, man? Is that what you really want to do that? I'm like, that's what Adam said we're doing. He's like, but dude, we're going to have like 9 people at someone's fucking house. And I'm like, yeah, it could get crowded there. I'm like, why don't we just do it from the studio? He's like, aha! Great idea. Hey, Adam, Dave says we should do the show from the studio.
Guess how many people's here? 9.
And what did I say?
What?
We're doing it from the studio. We already
We have
planned that. I already
9
figured it
people
out.
watching right now.
No, not that many, bro.
We
We're
were
not that, we're
gonna
not
be
that
pounding
popular.
on somebody's house.
No,
with
there's 9
kids
people in
and
the
everything.
room. Can't you count?
Plus their wife and
Come
kids.
on.
Yeah.
All right, I hit up Noah Showa. Did you
I
hit
was
Noah
like,
Showa?
what did I get
I
into?
said, come on.
Oh no, I love it, man.
Why did I ever?
I'm
get
just
down
exhausted. Today's been a day.
That's
Oh,
what we
yeah.
got you
I
on
just
here for.
talk. I didn't stop.
Now you're like, oh, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
No, I can't.
Yeah. You go
It's not
all day
projecting my
talking, then you
voice
come on a
across the room,
3-hour
you know?
podcast.
You have to be
Talking.
super loud.
What happened now?
Nothing.
Oh, Mark, just
Damn.
What about if we stopped early? Then all those people would be so disappointed.
No.
And Noah would show up and we wouldn't be here. It'd be like,
No.
I showed
I was
up.
Sorry, brother, I got caught up.
Brother.
Brother.
What?
That's it. We don't need you now. We have you. We have you in our. We all know. We all know. No.
Come on,
Wait,
Dewey.
could you bring that hologram thing next week and we have Mark
Don't say
in
that
the hologram
thing.
box?
Don't say that.
So he doesn't have to talk to us for real.
The hologram technology?
We would have Dave in the hologram first, obviously.
Yes.
So there's no doubt about it. It'd be like, Dave, you don't have to come in. We got a hologram.
Spin him
We're good to
around.
go. Yeah.
Would the hologram me get
is actually
seasick
great.
like that for spinning me around?
No, maybe.
All right.
It would be cool if you
Wow.
could make it do that, though. Like, the more you spun
You're
it.
brave.
Well, you don't even have to. I mean, you just have to be in front of a white screen with a camera, and it projects you in there.
You want me to roll this?
Wild.
That's super dope.
Yeah, roll
Really?
it up, bro.
It's like
Actually, no, don't.
it's expensive.
Don't if you don't want
So
to.
what do you
know about
I'll
physics
roll
and
it,
shit
but
like that?
I
What do you know
I gave it to you to roll
All
some
right,
up.
send it in.
Oh, jeez. So
Go
we had
roll all
Alki
of
David.
it.
We had Alki David on the show a couple times, and he is someone call it eccentric billionaire, and he lives out in Cali. And
He calls
Malibu.
himself that.
Yeah, I think he calls
That's
himself.
a
He says Alki David, eccentric billionaire.
He cloned his dog a couple times. Like he's on his third round of the same dog or something like that, right?
Wait, what?
Do you
He
think
cloned his
Dracula
his
or
version. For real, yeah. He's cloned
Vader.
Yeah, he's cloned Vader, and he's.
Is Vader the same Vader? Like
It's-
1, 2,
nah,
and 3? Or?
I think it's it's the same dog genetically, but it ain't the same.
Oh, okay,
dog.
all right, yeah,
You know, it
I
didn't.
figured.
But it's like so. He's the guy who put out the money and the thing for all the Tupac holograms.
Oh,
so
dope,
he's the guy
okay.
behind that whole that.
Sweet.
And he kind of did a couple other different shows, and he has like a mobile thing he can do. But it's definitely like. I mean, I feel like those holograms were. They were
different.
They got
It's a
a
different
little bit
technology.
better, but they were still like kind of
Well,
like.
it's a similar technology. Those are on silk screen, like a silk screen
Hmm.
in the back, where it almost looks invisible. But You
Yeah.
have to have a really dark environment. These ones you can.
Yeah, they did
are
like a
daylight
mobile
and-
little kind of theater vibe thing where they would make so they could darken
Yeah,
it
that's
out.
what
and
art
it was
media does too. That's
like-
what they've been doing forever. And then they released this capsule, and it's changed everything.
Huh.
The capsules,
capsule.
yeah, you're gonna see it in retail.
I heard that in the van too.
So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
People were talking about how they're like they heard a lot about psychedelics out here in Colorado.
Yeah, are mushrooms legal? You know how many times I've heard that?
Yeah, and then they thought.
Does it
remember that
matter?
couple thought that mushrooms were legal and they
Uh-huh.
could go to a smart shop, something.
They just
like
opened
that.
up. They just opened up one in Canada
That'd be
that looked pretty legit. Like it sold everything. Like Terrence McKenna posted it, so it's fucking.
Well, you were talking about it last night, Adam.
Or Dennis
about-
McKenna. Sorry, not Terrence McKenna. Dennis McKenna.
About the legality of mushrooms. I think it was in like Holland or something that
was so
where you could
stupid.
sell them wet, but you couldn't sell them dry.
Yeah, first you could sell them dry, then you had to sell them fresh, so that you couldn't dry, or you wouldn't be able to just go in and buy 100 packs and then take them right away. You'd have to go and physically dry them somewhere, and most people aren't going to go through the energy to do that. So it was a way to kind of divert that. But then they even got stricter because they had it was a bullshit case, but they had this chick from France whose dad was in politics, and she had already had some serious mental problems. She came to Amsterdam. She was up on this there was a tunnel, the same tunnel, the same tunnel that we broke down in. At the very top of it, there's a restaurant there, and she ate some mushrooms and went over to the ledge and just fucking jumped off. And it wasn't like the mushrooms did it. She was something was up already.
Yep.
And of course the Dutch went nuts. They're oh my God. And then the French went nuts. Really, Dutch obviously tried to play it down a little bit, but the French went crazy. Our people are going to Holland and buying drugs and jumping off buildings. And I'm like,
Yikes.
they had more problems than that. So made a big case of then. They said no mushrooms. And then the Dutch are always smart to work around everything. That's their thing. And they were well, we have truffles. And these are not technically mushrooms. So now you can buy truffles, but they still have to be fresh. And truffles are kind of the lighter.
Make people sick.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not really. I mean, it's just they're just kind of one of those things. The problem is they have this very metallic-y kind of almost battery vibe taste to it.
Yeah.
So it's not a good
No,
taste.
yeah.
So you're not oh, these are great. I want more of these. It's more you're kind of the
Well, if you eat them wet, it's.
yeah, they got a weird sour milk vibe to them or something
Yeah,
like that.
so-
You're sour milk and battery acid or
Yeah.
battery. This is great. So follow it. All mushrooms tend to not be great, but those have their own thing. And once you don't like them, it's like at first you're like, oh, these aren't so bad. These almost taste like walnuts or some bullshit. And then you figure out how they're not. And then when you do figure that out, you're like, oh. And then you can never get it out. Like,
I know.
It's like a lot of it.
It's stuck in your teeth. And
right.
Everything else.
But I think I already kind of figured there'd be a bunch of people coming here and seeing like, freaking shroom.
Well, I love that microdosing has really been the topic. People weren't coming here. I didn't hear anybody going, man, I want to hero dose 4 grams.
Yeah.
It was, I've heard about microdosing out here. What is that? And I'm like, well, a tenth of a gram to maybe 2/10.
Does that mean that MTI is gonna go home and like pack up a zillion little pills and be like slanging off the corner like, hey,
I said he's got a DJ.
I said you should wear like a sombrero, like so you don't stand out too much, but kind of like stand out.
Well, what's the
guy with sombrero? Talk to him.
Wait,
and then wear like a little fake. You got the mustache, shave off, leave the mustache.
That's it.
Perfect.
Charlie, right? In Amsterdam, they say Charlie, right? So what would be the mushroom word for?
Well, you can't say boomers because they'll just think you're talking to you. So that
Fucking boomers.
Fucking boomers.
That was fucked up.
I don't think Vinny's a baby boomer. I miss it. We miss it.
No, Vinny's not a baby boomer.
I don't think so. My
It's
parents
okay,
are baby
guys.
boomers.
Exactly. Our parents are baby boomers, like all of our parents.
Wow.
That's
the war, dude. Right? You come back a little further.
Actually, Jonah said
I'm looking
anybody
pretty
not
good if I'm a baby boomer. Though.
anybody not his generation is a
we're
boomer.
back.
That would be what your kid would say. I can imagine that. But yes.
He's gonna be 28 next month. How about that, huh?
Wow.
Very nice.
Just relax, bro.
Oh.
Hey, where's your guys' restroom?
I got you.
Well, that's a good question.
I got
Take
you.
the key, the lanyard. You got to go around, walk through the glass.
I got you.
He'll take you.
Vinny
He'll
will
take you through.
Okay, cool.
You need to be
I know. I
a
think we need to take.
Back on the other side.
I think we need.
You want to take J-Lo too? She's got to
What?
pee.
Run, girl, ball.
No, she's going to run
I
away.
gotta
That
wait.
pee-
I gotta wait till the break.
P
What
camp?
break? There's no break tonight. We're
P
not doing
camp?
Patreon.
There's no break. We're
no
just
break
going
tonight.
till
No
the end.
Patreon.
10 o'clock and we're
No
done.
Patreon. This is it.
Oh, God.
Take a break.
What did he say?
LOL. I'm with my little man waiting for my girl to get here from a dinner. Oh, Jesus.
This is
Classic.
cruel.
Yeah. Oh, that's yeah.
This is
Hold
cruel.
that for me, just
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's cool. I'm reading all your shit on the
But
air
then I'm
anyway,
gonna
so.
miss the whole. end.
I love Noah. He's a good dude.
Should I have him zoom in?
From
Zoom
dinner?
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
If
do
you-
it.
Better than nothing, right?
Let's do it. Let's do it. And then you guys can. Then you'll have an ounce. So then you can be like, all right. Okay, let's send me a link.
Can I get some
It's
water?
in your email.
Oh,
What?
yeah. Sorry.
There,
I'll do it. I know.
No, I mean, I'll stop everything I'm doing.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
MCI.
Shitty Jamie.
That's cool.
Hashtag shitty
Nah,
Jamie.
dude, don't worry about me.
No? Don't worry about you? All right, I can find it. Don't worry.
No, I'm over here. Just
Are you checking
J-Lo.
it for? Are you sending it or
Yeah.
not? I'll
That's fucked
send it.
up.
That's right.
I will go
just
find
getting
it.
here. I got it right
They don't,
here.
I'm gonna do just like I do with my mom. I'm gonna
Dang
figure it
it.
out right when you're like, oh, here you go. I got it.
Okay.
Dude, your girlfriend's not allowed to come to the studio anymore. They ordered a pizza. She ate the whole fucking pizza.
Dude, she didn't.
What
she
the
didn't
fuck?
touch the pizza.
Dave.
It's okay. It's good for her.
Dave.
Okay.
Dave. I got one. I got
just
it.
Dave
sent it. I just
described
sent it.
You cocksucker.
her
I just sent it.
as a beautiful young woman.
I did.
She is.
You.
He's not lying.
Oh, I know.
That's not
Oh,
right.
I know. It was just.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
He said she was a dime. 10 out of 10.
Who?
I didn't use those words, but
Yes. That's in
you
her
know,
words. That's
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll relay the message.
All right. I sent him a link. Let's see if he can not even show up for a fucking Zoom.
Oh, dude.
You fucking guy.
Are you
I don't pay for Zoom.
asleep?
No. You
MCI.
just sent the link to Noah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch Nick zoom in, sitting right next to him.
No, he's not.
Are you
Women
sure
on his
Noah
arm.
exists?
Yeah, with Snoop. He sang it with Snoop and the crew.
I used to lie and say
Okay,
I was
that could- no,
married,
he's in-
and I used to say his name was Noah, and
Oh.
for no one, and like it was like not lying. But
Oh.
like,
no one.
Take those clams away.
No
Somebody remove
one.
those clams right now.
Yeah.
Is that what you
have-
said? No one.
But Noah, you know. But I just knew myself that
Wow.
No, it was.
That
fake.
was your made-up husband.
Yeah,
That's
no.
fine. That's good
Yeah,
to
it's
know.
right over here.
What are you looking for?
The top.
Oh, we got it. I think.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, and boom. There
Boom.
you go.
Boom.
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 Look it. No answer. Come on.
That's a nice one.
Come on, Noah. You can do it.
No, it doesn't care.
Noah care. You know I care about me.
It's okay.
Come on now. Let's do it.
Dead air.
Dun-dun-dun.
Look at Mark's tired.
Good thing-
there.
Mark is ruined. It's like we've done
We fucked up his
24-hour
Friday.
shows. So you guys can't stay up till 10 o'clock all of a sudden. What is
No.
going on
We
around
drove
here?
gotta,
like
like,
45
Not
minutes
you guys.
here.
Not you guys. You guys free to run whenever you want. These
Oh,
guys
no,
are
I'm
on.
hanging
They're
out.
on a time. They're like, we don't move. We can't do anything.
No, it's because yesterday was a long, long
It was.
fucking
It
day.
was a long day.
Was it?
was a
What
long
yesterday?
fucking day.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, you.
Today was a long fucking day, and then we came here, and now it's
Yeah.
fun. But I'm a little tired.
Oh, well, thanks
I
for
was a
the
little
thanks for
tired last
thanks for the
night, too.
evaluation, doctor.
Oh, we could have had a day off, but you know.
Yeah, we could have.
What?
But our fans would have been
Our
not very happy.
streak, man. What about the streak?
Yeah, you don't want to. You
think
don't
I
want to let
just
down. You don't want to
might
let
have
down
to
Uncut.
tinkle
We don't want to let down any of
regardless.
those guys. Come on.
right.
What would they do on a Friday? They wouldn't know what to do with
Don't.
themselves. They'd be like, Adam
Don't.
sucks. We're going over to the other shows. We're going to Danny's show. We're gonna go.
Drink more.
I'd lose him in 2 weeks if I went for 2 weeks
distract me?
without him.
If Danny would go live, maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
Danko?
Yeah. No, I was saying if I miss 2
Maybe they'll go
shows,
live.
they might all go to Danny at that point because it's 2 weeks after. So that would be the time where they'd be like, you know what? We like Danny's show better anyway. It's cool. It's shorter. I mean, not like that.
I can fuck up and they'll edit it out.
Jesus Christ, dude.
And no one will
I'm
get
starting
all
to fight.
pissed
I'm starting
off.
to battle. East Coast,
I
West
want
Coast, or
like
Midwest,
more,
Midwest, East
Small
Coast.
hands.
Midwest, East
Really?
Coast.
All right.
There's never been a Midwest, East Coast battle yet, hasn't
No, I
it?
don't
Not
think
officially.
so.
I would lose. It's like, anyway.
You haven't seen Danko really rock the house until you've actually been abroad with him, you know, and then when he's in another country, he's just lets the hair down and
Does he?
Why do you
He
guys
goes
all
nuts.
like?
I'd be
behave
rocking-
Pulls out a
like that?
skateboard and starts
Why do you
thrashing.
guys act like
Thrasher.
Vegas is the
He's a
whole
total
world?
thrasher.
what?
Is he on? Is he in our thing? Is he in? Is he hanging
Nothing.
out with us?
No.
He doesn't
no,
like
I'm
us.
waiting. I'm waiting for him.
You're waiting for Danny Danko?
Eagerly.
It's late.
What?
Oh, wait.
We're waiting for
Is he
Noah.
working with
I'm just saying, is he
Danny?
in the chat?
No, no. Oh, no one's no.
No, Noah's not
No,
showing
Noah's
up.
not going to show up.
Noah's
I don't know
show
if I
up.
can
I wish I
hold it
knew that
this
he was
long.
supposed to be on the show because I would have put Noah's show into the flyer.
Yeah.
100%
That's nice.
with the and I would have nailed it.
Yeah.
Once
always.
again.
We know him too well. That's the problem.
Yes, sir. But it's amazing he's done well for the fact that he has like there is many times that I'll be like, wait a minute, like, are we talking about once
Yeah,
again
Same Noah.
he definitely makes moves. So he's
He
working
does.
with working with Advance. I mean we were at when we were at CannaCon, it was fun to run into him there because it was like
I didn't know he was back. I thought he was still in Massachusetts.
this is the show where we tell everybody secrets. So we're not. Right, Dave? Right, Dave?
No, I was saying I was surprised to see.
Dave.
like we were DJs.
That's not a
Dave.
secret.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say.
No. Yeah, okay, we're doing
What
these.
did I tell? Did I fucking break the rules again?
Oh,
What
I
did
thought
say?
I broke the rules.
know. You
Oh no,
always
I
do.
did last week. We had the
What are you
fucking
doing
edit.
with their
Never mind.
headphones?
Don't even go there.
I don't know. We're going Mark. I'm looking at Mark.
I'm
How
going
Mark does
left
it.
to
What are
right.
you
We're
guys
doing left to
doing?
right. Which one?
What
do
are
you-
you guys? Put
Where's
your
our
shit
Where's
back
your monitor
on.
at? Where's your monitor? Where you
Act like
playing
you
from?
guys are.
Oh, he's got the.
monitor in my left over here.
All right, I'm just checking.
He's a real DJ, like with the scratching and the turntables.
No,
Yeah, he's got like a whole huge
Waka waka
following.
waka.
I never heard Mark scratch.
Mark, can you
know.
scratch?
Do it, MTI. Do
Yeah, I've done a
it.
little bit.
As
When we
good
had
as-
the vinyl.
As good as you can breakdance?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I
good.
got.
I don't scratch very
You got
well.
that video?
Speaking
Yeah,
of
he does.
breakdance, Noah, you could be
Does it
breaking right now.
awesome.
We had it
He's
all
good
set up
at
for
it,
you. I
too.
know we had
Review
cardboard
bomb.
all set up for you.
yeah.
We were
Wait,
about
can
to
I-
rock it.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I can say this, but Nick's
Probably
a
not.
breakdancer.
Oh yeah, Nick's. I heard that.
Very
I don't know if
Should
I'm
we have a
allowed. Was I allowed
challenge?
to say that?
I heard. I
Should
heard
we have
things.
a
Might be a
dance
secret.
Oh, yeah,
off?
it could be a
breaking
battle
all the rules
between.
now.
We could have Stone Guy on the right battle.
Let's have a dance off.
That
He's
would be
famous for the one single
Ooh,
finger,
ooh.
you know, down on the ground.
Oh, the
spinning.
battle's going down. Laser battle now.
Oh, laser. Stone guy on the left has laser.
Yeah, he's bringing lasers to the
Holy-
battle.
Who gave him that?
Guacamole.
Take that
So
away
you might,
from him.
you might have
Where
a
did
real
that
battle
come
on your hands.
from?
He's got a Kangol and a fucking laser, so that's like
Oh my god.
that's halfway. That's all you. So halfway what you need
That's disgusting.
as a rap battle.
Dude,
Hey.
we did a lot of work since I was last here, like a few
Did we?
weeks ago.
No.
Yeah, a ton. There was stuff everywhere.
No.
Oh yeah,
what?
it's
That was the
really
other side.
improved. It's
Oh,
really
we were on the
organized.
other
Other
side.
side.
We were on the
No.
other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but, oh, you mean over there we did a lot of work? Or over here?
Is this the same side as
No.
doors
No.
over there? Okay.
No.
But
We were over there because it was
cool.
air conditioned.
Dude,
No, we were in the air
Now
conditioned
it's
side over there, so that
cold.
was it.
Now we're in the-
because Dave complained how hot it was. I mean,
it was all like.
Oh yeah, Dave was
Yeah.
complaining, so we
Anyways,
went on
take a
that side
dab.
that had air conditioning.
I didn't even have to complain.
How
He
am I
was
gonna have
straight up
my-
said, "We're moving over next week."
What?
I need my own
He told
private
me it was all your
heater.
fault. We blamed it all on you.
You're on what?
Okay.
I want it.
No, because we had air conditioner on one side, but not on this side, so we pushed the whole studio to a little smaller area
Okay.
there.
That makes
to-
sense. I was like,
to-
damn, you did a
You
lot
get-
of work, man.
No, I mean this is a really obvious room. I mean, all you have to do is look up and see the ceiling, and you're like, oh, okay, well,
No, it's not obvious. It's unfinished.
it's unfinished, but it's like, yeah, there's a lot of
almost
power on the
finished.
roof. There's like weird spacing and perfect,
Was someone growing in here, you think?
Hey, but
What happened to that
guaranteed.
joint?
They got busted.
That
Oh, yeah.
green dot
Where'd it
joint.
go? Oh, I don't know.
We didn't even get any of that green dot
Well, I
joint.
mean, I can see through the wall, so.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's for
Yeah.
that's
aesthetics.
fucked up.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
potential.
I've heard that before.
No, and it was okay. So the guys, they first they had to grow, they got busted. Then these other guys came in, and then they were mining Bitcoin, but they were stealing the power from the other side. And so that guy was like, "Well, I'm getting $4,000 bills, like these crazy fucking power bills at my fucking restaurant, And so yeah, this place was a big mess. It was like your classic,
Ew.
like oh geez. And then when you walk around, you can see all these little. Like where they were mixing nutrients and like putting little notes themselves, A, B, like
Yeah.
there's somewhere over there where somebody went nuts because it's like, what is going on over here? There's no way this is logical. It's like there's so much mathematical shit going on. You're like, somebody went crazy in here.
Yeah.
Trying to figure it out. All right. Well, Noah Showa is a fucking guaranteed.
You're a grower, or you're thinking
Guaranteed.
about starting your
Guaranteed
first
not.
crop.
Pass that
showing.
joint down.
Where is
Which
it?
I
one?
don't know with the green dot joint.
The one? This one?
He's hit.
Oh, you save that for later. No problem. Give me
Oh,
one that's
no.
sitting there.
I'll give
Well,
you the
then-
green dot joint. Here.
No.
No.
Here we go. Here. Boom.
Do we feel like
Smells
doing
good.
shout outs?
We're gonna do shoutouts, but if we we can do that, and then Noah Showa won't show. Okay,
Never mind. No, I
let's
don't want to do
it.
shout outs.
No, we
I
can
don't
do
wanna-
that because
no,
then
We
it's
have
too
to
early.
do
No,
shout
I
outs.
didn't mean
I
didn't mean
have to
My
tinkle.
bad.
Oh my God!
I told you there.
Well, you think we can stop the show? This is a live.
No.
This
no.
is
This
like
isn't Joe Rogan where
This-
people just get to go take piss breaks.
yeah. This is not like okay. We'll be right back. Yeah.
He
and-
lets you take a piss break.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've s-
I met a
like-
guy today,
Uh-huh.
and we were talking,
nice.
and I was like, "So what do you do?" He's like, "Oh, well, I edit podcasts." I'm like, "Oh my God, dude, do you exist?" I was like, "Well, yeah." And we were, and I told him all about you.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "I have a guy. If I say the word edit, it's just like brr, shut down."
Yeah.
And he's like, and then I could hear it. He was like, he wished he had your job, dude. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh my God, he hates it. He has to listen to it because he's like, oh, I have to listen to my guy. And every time he stutters or makes a mistake, he goes and links it back together to make it flow smoothly. And I was like, dude, people would die if they had to edit my shit. It would be impossible.
Oh, yeah.
There's a million half sentences.
all-
and
I got
colors
drops.
and just wrong. Everything is like and up and down and
Yeah, fuck
no,
all
it'd be a
that.
nightmare. It'd be a nightmare. But anyway, it was just funny because it was a guy that was his life. I was like, oh my God, you have to piece together people's fucked up shit. Oh,
Yeah.
that's tough.
Yeah, tough.
Tough.
Shit.
Imagine Dave.
Shit.
Just Dave.
Yeah.
alone.
Imagine.
Just imagine all the
Dave.
edits we'd have to do there.
Yeah.
All right, let's do shout outs because
I didn't realize
you
it was
guys can
so early.
you can help for sure. Huh?
I didn't realize it was so early.
No, it isn't. But what we'll do is we'll do shout outs, and it usually takes us way too long. And since we got people here that can help us, we'll make it even longer and
Oh,
more
cool. We'll
miserable.
trail off for like 5
Yeah.
minutes on each one.
Yeah,
know,
everyone will
I
fall
gotta-
off because they won't.
And
even
Dave will
know.
love it.
And then
Yeah, Dave
nobody
loves
loves
it.
your. Yeah, but you know the thing is,
What do I
you
love?
gotta have sponsors
Everything.
because sponsors pay bills. But also, not only that, these are all people we love. So we don't. Well, we love.
Buildasoil.com.
We love Build a
I
Soil.
hope that got figured out.
And so, that's part of the thing. It's like we're just there to that's why we end up talking and rambling and doing all this bullshit because we're just like,
Really?
we're all about it. So Jeremy over at Build a Soil in the Western Slope is putting out basically if you go online, check out their products. It's like you're looking through you're not looking at any other grow catalog because if you go to most places it's like fucking Hydrofarm, Sunlight bullshit, and it just
And
like
they got just the regular.
there's some places that have little sections of Build a Soil here in Colorado, but I mean if you go online, they have the whole gamut, and you're just like, damn, this is like really hard to find products, but also vetted and really just killer. So we know that I reached out to Jeremy because we had some issues. I know that our buddy Brent checked and he couldn't get the done deal by calling it in, which is exactly what we were told to do. So I was going to call Jeremy and say, come on, dude, you told me you have to call it in, and now I'm telling people to call in, and other people are not. So I'm going to get to the bottom of all this and figure it out, because the done deal, as far as every time I talk to Jeremy, he's like, no, the done deal's still there. And then it's like, so it's like, it's it's Dave's fault, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
God damn it.
God damn you, Dave.
Oh, that Dave guy.
Yeah.
He did nothing.
Why did he do it?
He doesn't even know them at Build a Soil. He knows Jeremy.
Why did he do it? Anyway, but you just check them out, call them up, say, man, I heard you're not doing the done deal, but I also heard you are doing the done deal. What's the deal? Is it done or not done? Is it deal? Is the deal or no deals, or deal or no deal?
We don't know who he spoke with, so he could have just spoke to somebody.
Everybody
who was
asks, it's going to get
Unaware
braggy.
of the done deal.
Yeah.
Not everybody. It's crazy. You'd think they would be by now, but no, they're not. So anyway, check
You know
them
what
out.
that means? You're not calling Build a Soil enough to take advantage of the done
Brent,
deal,
and
everybody.
we know that Brent did from Heart and Soil, so he checked in.
We certainly did.
And
You're
you know he
right.
knows how to talk the
I
talk,
won't.
so I'm surprised he didn't get to the bottom of it, but we are going to do it ourselves. And I did hit him up. Jeremy said he was going to get back to me, but of course he didn't. Yeah, it's classic. It's classic. It's like Noah Shoah.
Yeah.
Can you clean mine?
What do you want?
Speaking of which, any messages?
How's
Nothing.
yours so clean?
No Zoom.
No Zoom. Zoom is too much. Oh, yes, Mr. J-Dub down at Green Farms in Colorado Springs, putting out some fire, but also bringing it up here to Denver in Platte Valley. Would you remember that, of course? Wax Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, dude.
Wax Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Saturday, brah.
Yeah.
Charter day.
Shutter?
Yeah, you don't want to charter on.
What would
Charter
be-
day is
No.
different. That's a
Charter
different.
Now it's all
Yeah,
about
that's-
solving the Sunday, bro.
Oh.
That was before solving the
Yeah,
Sunday.
that was
I
pre-sol.
know.
There wasn't no
I
solve.
know.
There was, yeah.
I was just
Exactly.
kidding.
No, but they've got no-till grown cannabis, and the done deal 100% works there. So get in there. If you are you have to be med patient in Colorado Springs, but you can go to the Platte Valley and get either rec or med. But check them out. And
8 grams of apothecary extracts for $80 out the door on rec, and $150 for an organic ounce out the door on med.
Nice.
There you
Good
go.
deal.
There you go. Not 400.
Well, that's why J-Lo doesn't shop
I
there.
know. She's like, that's so low budget. I only spend.
too-
Dude, I
It's not
remember
ex-
when recreational went legal, and I'm like, I'm never shopping rec. And it's funny, how things have changed now.
Well, it was
Oh,
so
yeah.
Tax
cool
was so high.
that even with, and bless them, the guys at Green Valley did great, giving everybody 20% off from the conference today. But it doesn't. The tax is 38%, right, or 42%.
It's something crazy.
It's just crazy.
It's not.
Don't
It
look
is
at the
nuts.
receipt.
Oh, great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Ozone
like
coffee.
28%.
Speaking of great
They
ideas.
increased it last year without
That was
really
good. That was
letting
good.
anybody
Getting
By
those.
the airport,
the guy
too.
asked me last night. He's like,
Yeah.
"This coffee any good?" I'm like, "Pfft, the best." You know what I mean, he's like, "Got weed in it?" I'm like, "No."
It had to be in the stoner kit. You needed a couple of cups of coffee in there just
The
in case.
zoning guy knew about Ozo coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, you told me that. That's what
Yeah,
it
it
was
was a
so
plus.
So ozocoffee.com, it's real simple. Just do what Rosin Dogs does. You go to ozocoffee.com, you enter Done Deal at checkout, and you get the subscription. I'm fucking tired, man, okay?
Oh.
Jeez,
How's your
I'm
life?
slurring my
All
words.
right,
It's
everybody.
getting
24.
sassy
Ooh,
now.
ooh, it's getting rowdy.
We get some sass.
Yeah.
Sass.
Take it.
I had a momentary jolt a few seconds ago, but
Momentary jolt of
Did
reason.
you
Yeah.
jolt?
I had a momentary.
yeah, you were there.
You were there?
We were all sitting here.
And jolted?
Ozocoffee.com. I can't even begin to tell you how amazing this coffee is. In fact, Justin and his coffee buyers went to Peru a couple of weeks ago.
Did some
So
ayahuasca.
I expect to see some really eclectic bean in the bags real soon.
Excellent.
What kind of
Very
bean?
nice.
Damn it, I dropped
No,
it.
Ozo is good.
Yeah, enter Done Deal at
And
checkout. It's
maybe
20% off.
3
I mean, it's
people.
just, it's amazing coffee. You got to do us a favor. You're doing yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man, Mark's getting tired
Wow,
too.
yeah.
It's all turning.
I think he
Vinny
ate a
doesn't
lot
even
of
talk
those
anymore.
gummies.
Vinny stopped talking about 20 minutes ago. He's like, "I'm done, dude."
Did we even dig into chocolates tonight?
Oh no, I didn't even see any.
A
chocolates.
215
There's no bagels, no chocolates.
DT.
No, we have none. Nothing.
There's some
We'll be arriving at Adam's house any day.
Oh, really?
They don't know.
This is a
it.
show where we blew everything.
Trim party.
Wizard.
Trim party.
Oh yeah, I don't need any of you fuckers anymore to come over because I asked you all to come. Nobody shows up. So now I'm taking me and my
Shit.
stainless steel friend are gonna just go take care of
I
ourselves.
can't believe
Does
we
that
just
sound
got
familiar?
fired.
Does that sound familiar when you just said that?
Yeah.
Steel.
Can I borrow your
She's like,
machine?
stainless steel, friend. Yeah, no. The 215. What is it? TD? No,
DT.
Oh, DT. Dry trim. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you know, definitely the thing
No,
is,
you don't.
I can concentrate on the good weed and not worry about the other shit, because that's what fucks you up. It's like you get in the weeds and then you're like. So the reality is not. And also, I'm looking at. I'm like, okay, I know that I'm not even going to try to put that in there because there's certain weed that just does not work in those trimmers, and there's some weed that's like made for it. You're like, oh, that's going.
Yeah,
right. It's, like,
exactly.
designed for that. And
Thank
so
you.
the shitty part about it, which I'm nothing against any trimmers, is the fact that it's the same with everything. It's like, okay, so you're taking all my good work, which is the fun, easy stuff to trim, and you're giving me back to the back in the fucking.
Yep.
So I mean, we'll see. It should. What?
Sorry.
What are you owing?
We have a deal.
Oh my god.
We have a double done deal. Yeah, because we have the two deals. We have the first one, which is 5% off all their equipment, the big stuff, and then they have a new small. They did like
Show the bucket.
Show the bucket.
Didn't I send it? I send you the link, right?
Come on, don't be lame. We got bucket. So
And I believe Cullen said 20%, but it's really 10% off the bucket.
He never
What are
said
you talking
20.
about?
He never said.
No, we were joking around, but
No,
he
no, it's
meant
10.
he thought he was, but it's 10%
It's
off.
10.
So don't complain if you don't get 20.
No, 20 is ridiculous.
No, you,
You want this bucket? I mean, it turns your.
It's a bucket head, but a trimmer. So you
I'm
put the thing on
looking,
top.
hold
It's pretty dope. too.
Yeah, really
Like a
dope.
bucker?
No, it has a bucket on
That'd
top.
be awesome,
And
dude.
then it goes right into the thing, and it sits on top of a bucket. So it's like a bucket head, like you know how bucket head back works.
Yeah.
It's right here.
We need one for
Oh,
the
there it
show.
is, harvest bucket.
Yeah,
so it's
we
got
do.
the see, they got the
Oh,
top.
yeah.
and you
Yeah,
just
we
this
bucket
do.
into the top.
Buckethead support.
Double.
Great
This is
job.
technically
Yeah.
a double done deal.
It is a double done deal.
You get 10% off.
Not 5.
what's the market at right now?
But it's pretty dope.
Ethereum?
I was like, that
No,
is.
what's the price per pound?
You know, first of all,
at
it's
right
Yeah, I
now?
small
haven't
and it's
seen that
not
yet.
like, you know, the thing is, like anything, it's not like your commercial growers going to ever use it.
Yeah, we'll
but-
just get you one of those, Adam.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So like you
I
can't
took-
afford
if
to
they did that,
pay-
I'd have been like, okay, that's cool. Then it would have been like, okay, and it's there on the shelf with my other shit. 'Cause
Yeah.
you got to have something with a little bit more to it.
And listen, Mark will come over and work the bucket with you.
Oh yeah, Mark.
If you lived down the street from me, I would come over all the time.
Oh,
I used
yeah.
to
Look
go
at you
up to
try
the-
that.
You're the only
No,
person
no,
that
no.
I'd be okay with that happening.
No,
but-
because the whole thing was like, it was like, I
Weirdos.
remember when Mark was so gung ho. He was like, I love trimming, and
I
I'm like,
do
are you
love
fucking
trimming.
kidding me right
Did
now?
you ever go
Actually,
up
I
to
like trimming.
the trimmer store back
I just
in
don't
the day?
have the time to do it.
No.
Up near the old Denver Mart?
was that
Past
Tim Tipton's place in
I
like
don't know.
2011?
Dude, it's I used to go up there all the time and pick up Green Bros trimmers, and yeah, it's just memories.
Memories.
It has to be, well, memories with
Buckethead.
Noah too, where Noah's flipping out at the guy, this thing doesn't work, and then the guy's like, no dude, it has to be completely dry.
Yeah.
And Noah's like, no, fuck
Where's
that.
the joy?
Like we're not crisping it out, you know?
I know that's the hard part about it. Is just like it's a fine line. You got to work it at the right moment. 'Cause
Totally.
So if you want one of these buckets, we got a 10% discount.
That's awesome.
What is?
With
I didn't.
Dunn
I
deal.
forgot what the price. What's the retail on those?
350 or something like
Do
that.
you want me to look at it?
Think about it.
Want me to look at it right here in front of everybody?
320.
320.
320.
That's reasonable.
So that's $32 off.
Thank you, mathematician.
Yeah, dog.
Big brain
yeah,
on
dog.
Brad.
You should get one of these. I mean, come on.
Everybody.
I mean, that place is 3 MTIs at least.
What?
Who are you kidding?
Like
5.
trimming MTIs.
3 MTIs?
Like 5 MTIs, yeah,
No,
for sure.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
You don't think so?
MTI got
It does.
fired.
Self-deprecation
The work-
doesn't work on you.
Moving the other way. Where are you going?
Where are we going?
You're all over the
Oh,
place. You're all,
What was that?
Hey!
Apothecary.
Let's talk. What did you guys?
I saw Level Up. What was that?
What's going on here?
What happened?
Crescendo, Crescendo Sunset. Delicious.
It's more.
Yeah, Crescendo
Dave, you
Sunset.
gave away a bunch of that, didn't you? The apothecary.
No, it was.
Not
Yes, it
gave
was.
away, but you put them in the welcome kits.
It
or the
was,
kits.
but it wasn't that strain. It was Apothecary's.
Purple.
What was it?
Punch.
Something
Purple
punch.
Punch.
Purple
Punch.
punch.
Purple punch.
To be honest with you, that smells like pure gasoline.
But if you're into concentrates, this is Colorado and Oklahoma's concentrate-focused dispensary. Locations in Pueblo, Denver, and Colorado Springs, and 5 in Oklahoma.
5?
Wow.
5.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
man.
That
Killing
was
it.
really
1,
good.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Good job.
Man.
The
One
runs.
hand.
Good locations, too.
It's like a whole hand
Jesus,
for
I
you,
quit.
buddy.
I quit.
You did good.
Quit.
You did good.
I don't know.
You really do need to go down to Apothecary.
Yeah.
And
They
try
just got
their
these new vessels.
the Graham
Vessel.
live rosin disposable vape cartridge.
Nick, didn't you go to their store in Denver?
Toast.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Did you ask for the
I
done
got
deal?
some infused
Alright.
pre-rolls.
No, you
I
fucked
could
up. You
barely
fucked up.
handle them.
This is a while ago.
Oh, okay. No, this
Yeah.
is pre.
Nice.
This is probably pre-done deal.
It's been around for 3 years.
It was during negotiation.
Oh.
Maybe.
And Mark's the
But
reason
yes,
why
they have
Apothecary is a
super
sponsor.
fire.
Yeah, because I was already smoking them way before.
Yep.
Sounds like it.
ASM Mark.
this job for real.
What's up, ASM Mark?
Nothing.
ASM Mark.
You can get the done deal at Apothecary Farm at the $25 gram of ambrosia and an infused joint.
Yeah.
MTI hates.
And the staff's really nice
At least we
there.
think so. They'll hook you up at least. Just say, more.
At least, no, they'll do more than that. They're going to give you the done deal.
Give you the
Well, here's the beauty. Go down there and register for their point system, because if you get 100,000 points, they will send you to Acapulco.
What? We should
Right.
be able to
Seriously.
do, yeah.
Wow.
Do they give us any points every time they give us free stuff?
No.
Damn it, we'd be killing it right now.
No,
We'd be like,
yeah,
I know,
you get
right?
the dollar equivalent of no money.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
$1 by
points
it's-
equivalent
yeah.
of 0.
We can't.
So you have to
double
buy a
win.
ticket to. You
You
basically
spend
like
100
you're
grand.
like they're like you spent enough money to go to Acapulco and probably a few times back and forth and around. But we'll give you that one trip. So
They've given a trip away.
have they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's smoking a lot of.
They won it.
I said,
won't tell us.
wow, nobody's going to win that, right? And they go, nope, we've actually given one away. I'm like, that's
Damn.
fucking cool.
Well, that's incentive. That's good. Good
Yeah.
move.
Apothecary Farms.
You know it's real.
Shout out
Real.
to Brent. Thank you so much. We fucking
Oh,
really,
we got a nice,
we really
get the
appreciate
website
it.
all up and rolling.
Monster Mushrooms, everybody. You go to their website. It's monstermushrooms.com.
Oh, I should
Take a look at their products. They listen. This is the entry into the psychedelic universe right now. So they sell
Super Grow your
sterile
own.
bags,
Is this
and
Virago?
they sell cultures. Okay, and they're fine individually. It's up to you whether or not you choose to put them together. So you go
Oh,
to
yeah.
monstermushrooms.com, enter done deal at
Like the
checkout,
Gremlins.
and you get 20% off your order. And they ship anywhere in the lower 48.
Could you make it look like Avatar with your guys' equipment and
Yes.
mushrooms?
Hasn't it?
Probably.
All right.
Definitely.
Of course.
We haven't tried that, but
And mushrooms is another whole.
Let's
Like
do
eventually, it will
this,
be the next, it'll be
boys.
the next frontier of.
Right when you
things
said
people
that,
need.
here's that
Veterans
psychotherapy
deserve
commercial.
access to this
Oh
breakthrough.
no, that's horrible.
Fuck
All right.
I
That's
need
fucked
access to the
That's
breakthrough.
fucked
J-Lo?
up. Thank you.
That's fucked
Cheers
up.
to that.
Numbnuts.
Cheers to that.
So
Numbnuts.
again, shout out to Adam
dope.
Weiss for really coming through for us again. We were able to include a jar of peanut butter with all of the VIP ones.
Is it really?
Wow.
Ooh.
Yep.
very
Yeah, I
cool,
am.
man.
Smacking their
Yeah.
lips.
Jeez.
I wasn't able to put it actually in the Stash Logics box because I couldn't fit
Fit
it
it,
with all
yeah.
that. And I didn't want it to be put in there and then they turn it sideways and by chance
Yeah, nice.
something
Or they
happened.
drop it.
Yeah, that would be bad.
get
Peanut butter all
peanut
in the
butter.
box.
This peanut butter rocks.
butter, jelly
If you have kids, right, and you try to feed kids, just on a whim, they decide they don't like something. And it's not based in reality, okay? This
Talking about
peanut
kids
butter,
giving kids teenage seeds peanut butter. Is that what you're trying to say?
CBD
All
peanut
right,
butter.
Just checking on.
Listen, Al. Numbnutsco.com / enter done deal at checkout, 20% off your order.
You want a little.
That's right.
midnight
Fuck the kids. Give it to your
snack?
dog because they have the dog version.
They have a dog version.
You guys are
Very
just-
nice.
I got some pet hempen.
Oh,
Nothing.
so we have to add hempen.
Well, of
in.
course you do.
We have to add them in
Right.
because I've been
But they're not
taking it
down on the
morning and
website,
night,
Yeah.
and I had trouble with my back 4 years ago. I mean, real bad troubles. Lost some weight, haven't had any problems, but since the weather's changing, I mean, it's been really fucking cold, and I haven't chopped any wood, so it's been cold in the morning in my house. I can feel it wants to go Adam understands.
his website.
It just wants to go.
Two just got the website up too.
I had a bad bet.
What?
He's got a brand new website. You
Look
can
at that.
shop
So I
on
wake
his
up and I
stuff.
take some hempen right away before I do anything.
He's got new labels.
And then I just try to chill for a little bit,
Oh.
and then no problems.
Awesome too. They got the
I'm
mint, the
gonna
mint
try
fire.
some too.
His mocha.
Yeah,
Holy shit. I mean, he's really talented, man. In
Sorry.
something about, you know how you buy tinctures sometimes
doubling
and they
up
put
to
them
the-
in the darkest bottle
Yes.
and they wrap shit around them and you can't see what's fucking in it. Clear as day, man. You can hold it up and you can see what's what. It's
awesome.
It looks like a fantastic product and
It is.
it works.
I know a guy.
I know a guy.
So go to hempen.com.
.co.
Hempen.co. Leave the M off.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have a done deal with him, but just try entering and
I'm
see
pretty
what
sure if you
happens.
contact him.
And right now it's Ben.
What?
No, we
Ben
entered
Dunn?
done deal.
Ben
If
Dunn?
we don't, no.
Oh,
I'm just saying, if you want to right
Wow.
this second, you want to deal
Vinny
this week.
just made a joke. Did you hear that? He did
Just
Ben Dunn.
Ben.
Ben Dunn.
14 or bolder.
These guys rock.
14 or bolder.
These guys rock. I'm thinking if anybody needs an NFT of their cannabis, it's 14.
Oh no, yeah, exactly. And
I mean, it works with their brand. It really, really does.
we all agree. Show them the brand. Come on, get on it.
You got. You do not have
Show
to
the
go.
site. Come on, go there.
You don't have to go to the pre-order anymore. You can walk in and shop off the shelf.
But now they have me totally committed to that side. It's so easy. I think people should just pre-order.
I do. There's no. All I'm thinking about is, fuck. Really,
What is
you have
going
to
on
sit
here,
there
guys?
while
What do you
people
think?
are waiting?
Stepping in our territory right here. This is our.
We need an NFT of this guy.
Yeah,
Who
we need
is
to.
this
I agree. We were talking about that.
Yeah, give me an. I want an NFT of that one.
Okay,
Let's
let's talk
go.
to him.
That guy.
That guy.
I don't speak English. I speak Japanese.
Remember when we almost had him on the show and he
know.
told me to talk to his manager?
That's when it all stopped right there. We're like,
no.
Japanese
That's like,
guy,
bro,
man.
you almost
Guess what?
blew yourself up with a torch. We're not
No,
gonna talk to
supposedly
Wow, that's-
Ginger's homie knows the guy personally.
Oh really? So we don't have. We can go via.
Was he
Ginger.
blowed up?
We're going via
Embarrassing.
Ginger.
That's embarrassing.
It's his homie. It's her homie.
I saw this video of
There's no
him.
manager.
He was running out of fuel in his torch while he was heating up his banger, and he put in a can of fuel while he was torching
Yeah.
it, and he lit himself on
Yeah.
fire.
What? On which video? On the same one? On
No,
the
just on
Channel
some
5?
other
great for his
random
brand.
video. That,
Really?
Yeah.
He's a
sparkles
Japanese
are
guy.
all over
Yeah,
your
that's
He didn't do very good. Yeah, he wasn't reading
bad?
reading the Japanese. on
D-Money
the
did
YouTube.
that.
Are you
But he didn't
saying
blow
that?
up.
He didn't blow up. It just went up in the air. It
Well,
was
I
cool.
mean, it just
It
like,
was
flamed up.
Flamed
A
up.
little flame up. No big
Little
deal.
flame up.
Anyways, go pick up some DJC at 14 or bolder.
Yes, sir.
14 or
Hold
bolder.
So
Here,
let me. I want to
hold
point
it.
something out here.
Nah.
If you drive to Boulder, you can walk out the door with a gram of rosin for $20. I'm pretty sure. Okay, they have a few
What do you
strains
mean
on
you're
there for
pretty
$20.
sure? Does that mean that you buy multiple at a time because it's so delicious?
No, they have a few. Like you have to look, but if you look on their menu, they have a few that are on sale that'll bring it down to under $20.
Dang.
That's awesome.
Right? Fire.
Probably DJC.
No, I rarely see that in rosin.
Really?
It doesn't rosin. Either it doesn't rosin well, or they take it all to flour.
Yeah, the lady that helps me at Apothecary, she's like, yeah, I couldn't believe the actual DJC was standing in front of me.
She didn't fucking say
No,
that.
she literally said that. She's like, I love that
Look who's
strain.
blushing now.
And we
She
had,
is
and we
all
have
excited.
Look who's look who's blushing.
there's so many people that just love that strain.
I've
like,
never seen you blush so much, Dave.
Not only that,
I'm not fucking Adam Dunn.
not only that,
Oh my
when
gosh.
she said that,
all
I hope
Twitter
not.
faded.
when she said that, the other guy was like,
I
yeah,
wouldn't
dude,
fuck
there's
you
like
either.
people who like love that strain. Whenever it comes in here, they come in and grab all of it.
That's awesome.
What? Grabbing
Yeah,
all your
dude.
what? Grabbing all
yeah,
of them.
They
what
grabbed
are they
all you.
grabbing,
Grab it.
Dave?
Just grabbing Dave.
Really? Where are they grabbing Dave?
Yeah,
At
well-
Apothecary.
Okay. All right.
Fishheadfarms.com. Fishheadfarms.com.
Fishhead Farm.
Yeah,
Good dudes over there.
Oh,
Real
Fishhead-
good
Oh yeah.
dudes.
Tommy's
Thank you,
fucking on
Tommy.
fire.
You
If you're into
rock.
parachuting and you want to go hang out with a cool guy, that's your guy.
Dude, go see him in,
Skydiving.
in the camper. He's like driving
Oh, yeah.
around like a madman.
That's all
What
he-
is fish shit?
It's
the shit.
It's the shit, and it's made
It's
out of
the
juice.
fish shit. Yeah, no, it's a one simple product, and
He
it's,
sits here all nice. He doesn't insult his boss or
I know.
anything like
Well,
that.
We haven't seen him on the road.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he did a
dude,
shot
I
of
saw him
what was it
driving in
last night?
OKC,
Whiskey?
and he
Oh,
was
yeah.
whipping around.
Whiskey, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He did a shot of whiskey at the diner.
Yeah.
How
Right.
fucking cool is
Yeah,
that?
he's from Missouri, dude. That's what they do.
He has a goatee.
that's what they do out there. They're like, yep. Of course we do that.
Yeah.
We're at the diner. You got-
It was after a long
Fishheadphones.com.
drive. It was.
He always
hit
does
them
that.
up. You get 25%.
Yeah.
It's the biggest done deal,
Nope.
except for Jane West. But this is the
Really,
most.
what are you buying there? You're buying a glass crack pipe.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey,
Edit that later, please. Edit that one out.
Oh, yeah. We have to edit
because
that.
I have lots of stuff to edit.
You have so much to edit now.
I mean-
You just created so much work for yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tommy is got the shit literally, and yeah, like just like you said,
Yeah.
madman.
Yeah, well, he's an awesome madman. though.
He is. Yeah, we had him on the show recently. So next we got
3 more hours.
No, we don't. Come on, dude. We're like
Green Valley Dispensary.
Oh, there we go. First time. Oh, look,
So-
they got our background. What are they doing? That's literally our
Oh,
background.
that's literally
That's
our
literally
background.
our
That's cool.
background. That's like they went online.
But they have the green at the
They
bottom.
paid
So
homage.
They added some green.
I could do
it's
that.
homage. So we are
We
are
do that.
kindred spirits already.
we are kidding serious.
So they're only open 6 weeks, and when I started looking around, I wasn't going to go to fucking Weed Maps.
They
I went
Googled-
to Google just to see who lists themselves as a dispensary. You know, who doesn't fucking care? They're putting it out there. It was my choices. Ready? Live Well,
Oh,
I knew that was going to be the
Native
process.
Roots?
Native Roots,
hey, Rhett.
Yep.
Medicine Man,
Yeah, no.
No.
Green Valley Dispensary.
Green Valley.
And I'm like, this isn't. I gave him a call. The guy that answered the phone was just like, you know what? This could be fucking cool.
Yeah.
Let me have the manager call you back. 5 minutes later, Josh, the manager, calls back. I did my thing. They fucking helped us out so much. Pretty much filled the gift boxes for the VIPs. Set a 20%. They were like, well, we have all these deals, the deal of the day, and we can just honor all the deal. I'm like, what's your best deal of the day? Just give them that. You're going to confuse everybody.
Yeah.
And they did 45 transactions yesterday, and probably just as many today. So
Yeah, it's awesome.
I felt quite good. So go down there because the discount still works at least until tomorrow. You get 20% off just telling you about the Rare Bloom event.
Make sure you say it. Yeah, Rare
Yeah,
Bloom.
Rare Bloom.
Yeah.
Rare Bloom.
And we hope to. I invited them down to the show. Told them
And
just if they're in the area to come on down.
Tell
so
them that
next
you heard
Friday.
about him on the Adam Dunn Show.
Yeah, of
course.
course.
Of course.
And hit like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
So
Smash that like button.
Like.
Share shit.
Did he just say that, huh?
While we're
That's it. I
while we're
better
doing
find
all
the
that
drop.
crap,
Oh, crap. These are our
Mister, I don't do that.
I know. I wanted to get like Rosendogs or Uncut to call in to say that.
to smash the like
Yeah, to say that. But they have to do it at the beginning of the show.
They're gonna
'cause
say
technically
smash
the
that
algorithm.
Yep.
Oh,
Call
at the
in.
beginning.
Maybe
Rosen-
Noah can say it.
Yeah, Noah show. That's
First
your one
one.
thing. All you got to do.
Call in.
Rosendogs has never turned down the opportunity to say the word
Turbo.
smash.
Internet. I haven't seen him forever.
We still got a little while. We could call.
Well,
to
because you
have
guys don't
him
look
call
at the
in.
chat. He's here.
Do it.
We love
Turp
Rosen.
wipes.
Oh, Terp wipes. We were just using those.
Yeah, they're hella legit.
Oh.
As the
They
kids
get
would
shit.
say.
Wow.
Terpwipes.com/done deal. That's the only way you can get it. There's no promo code to enter. Just go to terpwipes.com/done deal. Get the subscription. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold it for another 20
We keep fucking telling you to go,
Go
and
ahead.
you sit here.
Go ahead.
A
You're
million
not,
years
you're
ago.
fine.
They'll take the camera off so that nobody sees that you're not wearing pants.
Oh, we already know that. Everyone knows that. They know.
That was great.
Oh, now they're zooming in. Rosendog is like getting ready. He's like
There
on a
goes.
monitor going.
Get ready with the podcast.
Well, you guys are
There's
really
cultured.
small in the corner, so
Yeah, we're
you know,
nothing.
Sorry, dude.
We're nothing.
Oh yeah, no apologies necessary.
they have to do a little pinch and zoom if that's what they're trying
What's going on?
to do.
You
Pinch and zoom. Is that like slap and tickle?
Oh my goodness!
I'm sure they got the
Cultured
skills.
biologics.
They got the skills. Cultured biologics, carbon-based.
Wait, hold on. You're not going to point out that it's with an X and the exotics with an X.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on,
Ooh,
you
guys
you
should-
only
there
do
we go.
More
Stash
kindred spirits.
Logics with an X.
Yes.
Ash Logics. You guys are just part of that new Z.
Green Bros with
You're
a
like
Z.
you're like the Z's of the X world.
Yeah, it works, right?
There you
I
go.
mean,
But Cultured Biologics is a carbon-based nutrient line, and if you watched, if you're a Patreon member, then you would have gotten to see my last garden, and everything I grew with line. Did the whole top to bottom line. Didn't do what I normally do, which is like I'm just gonna throw some secret sauce, gonna mix it up here, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna run it because I'm
Dial it in.
I really like Tim's work and the way he approaches everything because they're all the inputs are not only organic, but there's I mean, when you had veganics that came out and it was like so
Or GO.
it was like not really. It was like, okay, there's maybe 5 or 10, who knows what of non-organic material in there, and it was like that was the catalyst that made it actually work sometimes, which is stupid because then they weren't really making,
of course. They call it organic until they can't call it.
Yeah.
Because people find out what's in it. It's like
Veganics that's different than Kyle's.
That is Kyle's.
Oh, that is.
It was like
that was Kyle's. Yeah.
It was like Snowstorm Ultra and Bushmaster and
right.
All those, and then people found out, oh shit, this is what they're using.
And so, but you also got to be careful, right? And then so his line, he's got a whole bunch of other stuff he's coming out with too. So that's going to be interesting. But they just moved locations and they're setting up shop again, and they're about to go hard. So. Again, like I tell everybody, you're going to be seeing a lot more of these guys soon, and it's fun to watch because there's like I know growers out there that I didn't it's not like I sold it to them at all. I just call them up and say, hey, you should grow this. Like, dude, I'm already doing it. They're like, so we're on. So it's good to see that it's getting in the hands of some of the right people.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So check them out, culturebiologics.com. Luminar Lighting, getting close. So the last show will be on the 28th, because it is the last Friday of the month, and you know what that means.
Oh, that's right. We're going to give away a
I think
lamp.
I gotta go pee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Pee.
You do this, Ed. I'm going to go pee.
I will, sir. But Luminar Lighting they have every type of light you might need, whether it be LED, obviously, which everybody's gunning to, and I do see more and more people though. Telling it is nice to still grow like double-ended at least.
Of course, yeah.
And it's like
that's what I do.
Why you can still pull it off, and especially if you're in a cold place, it really makes sense because you got to have, why are you gonna pay money for like to put heat in a room with lights is makes me fucking nuts.
Well, LEDs are real good, for lower ceilings like basements and just a residential house. I know a lot of people
and tents
well
they kill
LEDs.
it. You know what I mean? Compared to having that not quite big enough light or too big of a light, which is
too intense and burn your plants,
which is hard with the tent growers and stuff. And so definitely in those situations, and I've seen some double triple stacks, and I usually go nah, that's not there's definitely way too much money in that room right now. You have to grow that out, and
of course,
to get it. By the time you did it, you need new lights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
There's a new one on the market. But
that's why I like HPS.
And like I
swap
said,
the bulbs out and you're good to go.
It is also nice just to kind of still rock it while you can, because you're 10 years from now they're gonna be like, dude, remember we used to have those big ass fucking.
Well, it's about intensity. So until something else better comes out.
Well, it's also about about the flower that actually comes out, and not because
totally.
You get just Coke bottle, you can't get those.
Yeah, you can't get just the donkeys and
you don't get that. Those are satisfying, even though it's you might lose a little on the terp count if it's too blown out, because you got to be careful. That's always the problem with bigger buds, is you get more wood and more so but again, just if the light of your choice you can get from these guys, and of course you're asking for the Dunn deal, which is 15% off, which is also a really good deal. So if you're doing something big and you can go by the way, after they give you the bill, you're no.
Yeah, those lights are dope.
I need the Dunn deal on this one. Yeah, the far red stuff's awesome. That's what I'm.
Is next Friday the last Friday of the month?
No, Friday after.
Friday after next.
Friday after.
I unfortunately will be back for that one. So.
Oh, yeah, but you can be dressed up, so we won't even know who you are, because everyone's gonna be dressed up at that show, right? Because it's a Halloween show, bro.
No, I'm not doing that.
Come on, we always do it.
I have important stuff to do.
This is gonna become a haunted
Mark
house.
has scruples.
Yeah.
Oh, and I won't be here for the next Bar Trip Town.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
No, I'm going to San Diego.
Jesus Christ.
For a couple days. So.
What? What do you think this is?
I'll be here for the show.
Are you jet setting around?
I just
flying past all of our sponsors everywhere. Is that your job?
I really
pay you too much.
How many sponsors are you not going to go to when you're there? That's what I want to know.
All of them.
All of them. Yeah. Thanks.
We ain't got no California sponsors.
Oh wait, Kyle doesn't know this story. Mark was in California.
But everyone who listens to the show knows the story. So now you're repeating it on that.
He could have gone to Papa's, but no.
Papa Select,
Yeah.
You heard of that?
No.
A lounge, no less.
They crush it.
I just stay on vacation.
They put out some fire out there. They work with real small independent people. It's all organic. And
They have a spa.
They have a spa. He drove past a spa with his girlfriend in the car in NorCal, and and who are
It's 7
Didn't
in the
even take
morning.
any beef
Wow.
with
who
us for
sponsors
us.
the show?
Really?
Who
No.
sponsors the show? You could have walked in and been like, "Yo, I'm here to pick up some fucking product," and all you had to do was go down the street.
Well,
and
wait
grab-
4 hours till they opened.
whatever,
And
go
then,
go get a
you know.
breakfast. Go get breakfast. Chill out.
Yeah,
you're
it's
in
worth
NorCal.
it.
Right.
No, he drove like he was like the old guy, all mad. I'm driving home. I'm just go past all the places. The kids are like, "Can we go here? What about that place?"
Yeah.
No!
Just drove like a maniac. 12 hours.
Hold it! I have to pee. Hold it!
Exactly. I'm peeing now. Yeah, that's Mark. Grumpy old guy already.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Anyway, well, you know who's not a grumpy old guy?
Who?
James Bean, man on the scene,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Let's
James
talk about him.
Bean, man on the scene.
Shit. James Bean.
New look, new lower prices.
new look.
Did we ever get feedback into why he took the crushed hemp parts off?
Oh, I didn't know. No, I have never asked him about
Do
that.
you think it just made it on like it was just a graphic that
I
was
don't know.
there?
It was
and-
weird. Like, yeah, he had hemp hearts as a part of that. Was just strange. Like, wait, those are
Like,
whole hemp seeds. You can't
no
show
one-
those. Like, man, that's like showing us. That's like showing a bunch of dog lovers. Like, yeah, look at these dogs. They're all chopped. We just like ripped off their flesh. Like, what's going on? What? Like, why would I want to see that?
Yeah,
That's
no
accurate.
I don't want to see plants. I don't want to see seeds with no holes. on
That's
them. It's
accurate.
Oh man.
not good. I do when I eat them, but not
Yeah.
when I want to look at buying seeds. So anyway, I think that may have been the problem. It's all our fault. We blame ourselves.
Look at all these
But now look at he's got
So
it
many
crushed.
breeders, yeah.
He's crushing it, and not only breeders, but vetted breeders and old school. And
Well, we're going to be doing work with him too.
Well, how about using one like a 15-point genetic band marker and making an NFT of those so that actual genetics can be protected, like finding 15 points on it that make that
That's a
seed
good idea.
unique.
I mean, let's put it together.
Well, that's
We're already
that's
working
where
on
you
the
need
platform,
the
so.
that's where you need all the testing, obviously, to get to that point, and then.
Hey, I know somebody who ran a lab who just went out of business.
Oh man, do you know?
Yeah.
But that's not all. SHNauctions.com.
That's right. They got
Do you
the
know how
vault.
they get there?
How do they get there?
How do they get there, man?
How do they get there?
They have
Quiz.
to be seeds that nobody complained about, and he didn't have to replace any because there's no questions asked. You call up and say I had a problem. He's not going to go, what do you mean you're a shitty grower? No,
Yeah.
he just replaces them. But if he winds up at the end of the year with these 2 packs that he puts aside for each strain that comes in, then you know they're fire.
Yeah,
And
totally.
they go on the auction.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it's another way to vet the product that comes through. So you can find some awesome shit in there. What are you seeing?
I see a Dunn Loud.
Oh, really? Where is it? Wow,
Look at that.
Oh,
Well,
look
it's
at that.
about
What?
a year now.
Killing in the name of.
Okay, working. Yep, there we go.
Very nice.
So it must be good.
You could also NFT the pack of seeds
Of
to
course.
verify the
Yep.
content.
We're working on
Edit. No.
Now I have to fucking edit.
Oh, Dave.
God damn it,
You
Dave.
and your
SeedsHereNow.com.
seeds here now.
You know how many advisory boards we should be on? It's
A lot.
I mean,
not many advisory boards live stream though.
yeah, but they should.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they should listen to us. Then they should just
They
hire
wouldn't like
us.
that too much, I don't think.
No, I guess not.
It'd have to be a lot more transparent. At least most of them.
Oh, that's cold. That's fucked up.
So Noah Shoa, isn't that a fucking surprise?
Oh, I mean,
Come on, guy.
He's partying with Nick.
No,
with his son.
Yeah.
no, his son, not my son.
No, he's partying with your son.
Yeah, you think he's out with Nick and the girl and they're all raging?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can see Nick sitting there. He's got the bling on.
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, Nick
and
was
he's
a
like,
madman today at
yeah.
the event.
He'd
He
be like,
loved it.
Yo, Adam. Yo, Adam.
Yo, Adam.
What's with this drum and bass you listen to? It's so yesterday.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yesterday. Thanks, Vinny.
Old man music.
Appreciate it.
All right, are we ready to end the show?
Oh yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm just kidding.
Now that J-Lo's back,
No, we
we're
have
gonna
to.
end
We have
the
a few
show.
more. We can pull off what?
I was kidding, dude.
8
So
minutes. We can
8
do that.
minutes.
We can do
I was
that.
kidding, dude.
I do too. When you gonna quit?
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
gonna quit the same
refresh.
day you quit.
That's right.
Matter of fact, when you put your 2 weeks in, let me see the paper so I can write on the back. Me too. I got you. I got you.
Oh, that's you guys holding that one for a while, right?
I don't know if I like that one.
I love that one. Anyway, so so tomorrow, if you guys are in town, if you're in Mike Denver, this is you we're talking to.
No, if you're a fan of the show and you want to come down, we will get you in because
No problem.
it's that they don't.
Yeah.
You're not stealing somebody's registration. You're completely.
No, we don't
new.
even have to do the hokey pokey, fucking switchy witchy,
Yeah.
and all that shit like we always did.
Pretty easy.
It's a very cool. They did really good at filling it up properly, so there's no holes and gaps. It's like it's all been
The only place you won't be able to get to is the speaker VIP area to get a couple of kind bars, but we'll just go get them for you.
Oh no, when we're doing ours, they can
what
come
are
in.
these things?
They're there early. Is that what the whole deal is? You have to go to speak. Oh,
No,
speakers
no,
VIP
just that-
for
I think
kind
VIP
bars.
gets
Sorry,
nicer
those were-
breakfast
those
than
didn't-
the Continental we got today.
There was lunch there, actually. It was terrible,
he got
though.
the lunch.
That was horrible.
It was?
I ate the sides. They were fine. The little pasta things, but the sandwiches were
Lasta la
gross.
pasta. Yeah, well, tomorrow, I didn't even get it. I didn't even go up and ask for a Pepsi.
I didn't
So
either.
I'll go get one
I
tomorrow.
was talking
and
too
then I'll
much.
be
They're gone.
all right.
They like handed them all
You
out.
can share the same.
Yeah, we got VIP.
I have an
don't
extra
need it.
VIP one
I'm
that's
just
in
gonna
the
do what
front
I
of the
normally
truck.
do and not ever carry it fast because it's always the best thing.
Yeah.
Look at my face.
I'm going
See
back.
me? You see this?
I know
I had
I'm
actually when I
supposed to be
first
here.
got there, I had the classic. Right, we pulled around, and
I gotta get
I go in the back where our thing was at, and I got in 2 times with stuff like dragging stuff.
J-Lo
back and
didn't
forth.
get one of those. Don't show.
And they shut the door and they wouldn't let me back in. And then the chick goes like, "You got to go through that door." So I go through that door, and all of a sudden I'm going through like I showed you, right? The
Yeah,
worker.
yeah.
Go through. They got like a check-in station, and you got a boop 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 boop, and then they give you like a pass. It says visitor pass, and it was like I'm working there or something like
Yeah,
that.
we
you know?
both got them.
And then it was just weird because it was like, well, that's just weird because now I can just walk
Dude,
around.
so I walked out of that door instead of walking out one of the other exits.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, "Let me check your bag," and I had to
no,
open my
no,
bag.
I did too.
And I was
I
like,
know that was
"What?"
weird. I had to do the same thing, and
I was like, "You want to see my badge? Here you go." Like, here's
I was like, so
he's
you
like,
checking
"No,
my
your bag."
My bag on the way out. I was like, okay.
I'm like,
It's
what?
weird.
Yeah, it's strange.
Like, all right, well, my dab rig's in here, and
Because you
Good
went
thing you
in
didn't
the
try to
wrong
steal
door.
some things from the back, bro. It's good thing you controlled yourself when you saw all that valuable.
well, there's
nothing.
computers in my backpack. There's all this stuff, and he just looks at it. Okay.
Property of the Gaylord Hotel.
Yeah, it says right on it. Like,
Yeah, I think they were looking for something.
A couple of
He
robes.
stole one of those little Trump babies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would have been good. No, I think they were doing that with everybody who they didn't get. Like, and it was weird because I was just like, okay, if you work there, it seems like they're
Yeah, like
But they were like nobody's hardly coming out with bags. Whatever. But anyway, it was a hack. We got a hack going on there. And,
it was cool.
and then Dave is. You made it, Dave. Almost. You got 3. No, you got 5 minutes. You're not gonna make it. That was that. Oh, and he's done.
I failed.
What? You failed?
Yeah, because I had to tinkle.
Oh yeah, you failed totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you failed. You're a big failure.
Sorry.
You'd be fine on the Joe Rogan show.
Oh yeah, they'll let you pee as much as you
Yeah.
want. Those guys.
Well, now I can stay hydrated again.
Vodka?
With the straight vodka.
Hydrating with vodka. That's
Yeah,
not a good idea.
Yeah.
That's like
It's not hydration.
No, even Mark is shaking his head.
you
No
gotta get
fucking
that
way.
Cheech and Chong vodka man. You gotta get
Oh,
that one.
that's-
You gotta get that because that we could use that on a daily.
I'm working on it.
For sure. So
Vodka, man.
yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So we are going back for a second day. We're going to do a Patreon because we're too late now. We're not definitely doing a Patreon. We're doing a Patreon from there tomorrow. Take some films and then we'll upload it or do whatever we got to do. But hopefully
Mark and Vinny hour.
no, it's gonna no. Someone's gonna film us doing our thing, and you're gonna actually put that on Patreon, and that's what people are gonna get to see. Because someone's gonna do it.
Just send it to WhatsApp and I'll put it up.
Whatever, Vinny.
Later, not
All right.
tomorrow.
Just checking.
It
All
won't be
right.
tomorrow.
They're gonna have us on like 8K cameras, so we're gonna be.
Yeah, we're gonna be
We gotta get makeup.
up close and
makeup.
personal.
Makeup.
I'm glad again.
We got
Thank
AK
you.
here too.
Go caca. What?
AK.
What happened?
We got AK here too.
Oh.
Do we?
No.
Yeah, we have 2 4K cameras.
Yeah,
Yeah.
8K. I was like, what? No, we have no
We only
K.
run
We have a half K or something.
Would it be
right?
too much to ask if we could
Dave, I
make
needed
up
to
our
go
minds?
join it.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah, talk to
so next week we'll be back here. No, you are you not back this week, or what's the deal?
I won't be here next week.
Oh man, so it's gonna be a really good show next week. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be great.
TI.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, you
All
heard
my
his
friends are
feelings
gonna-
right there,
all
man.
all our friends are gonna
That
be
w-
here. It's gonna be a real kumbaya. It's gonna be a kumbaya kind of moment. Campfire. What do we do? S'mores.
Nick's like, I'm never fucking coming back
Yeah,
here.
no.
These guys are mean.
Nick's tired. Nick's tired. He's like, I'm tired.
Usually we're
It's all right.
More
We're gonna be
live.
rocking it tomorrow. So
first
if you are a
birthday, man.
Patreon listener, sorry guys, it's too late tonight to get on it. But listen tomorrow for some wacky who knows
It might
what
go
time.
up tomorrow. Who knows?
Might go tomorrow. Might go next week. Who
Might
knows?
go up on Sunday. It might go up on Monday.
Oh, yeah. Long. Now you're gonna push it the days on me. I see what's
It's
going
Saturday
on.
tomorrow. It's Sunday the next day.
Well,
It's technically
Look at you. You know your days of the week.
I think the internet works. I think the internet works on all
Getting
days.
on an airplane on Wednesday
and
not doing the show on Friday. That's all I know.
Why do you gotta say it like that, bud?
Wow. The hate is,
yeah.
Let the hate run through you, Mark.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Rocco got out and knocked him out.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, guys. So next week, no Mark, big party. We're dope. We'll see you there.
Awesome.
Let's do some dabs and get the fuck out.
All right. Smoke them if you got them.
Peace.
And we're gonna go 1 minute early. We're out. You guys.
Oh, well, we're leaving now?
We're gonna do dabs and we're gonna leave. Do some dabs.
Dave's like, yeah.
30 seconds.
All right, bye-bye now.
Practically every one of the top 40 records being played on every radio station in the United States is a communication to the children to take a trip, to cop out, to groove. The psychedelic jackets on the record albums have their own.
This is a special question. We don't want you to smoke genetically modified ganja. We want you to smoke the real thing.
Me?
Want you to smoke the natural herb.
Sweet.
Some call it marijuana.
Sweet.
Some call it sensimilla.
Sweet.
Some call it dance bread.
The tea.
And some people call it
I'm fucking joking, man.
Are you ready to play baseball tomorrow?
No.